Here.
I know. I'm just letting you know we're going on.
Okay.
Ooh, it's cold over here. What's your weather, Sandra?
Sunshiny. We're still a little cold, but we're supposed to get to 75 today.
It is very
nice.
cold. It's 52 here. It says wildfire update. Excuse me? Let me see. I don't know. It's not saying. How weird. No wildfires, please. Good morning, everyone. How are we all doing today? I hope all is good. Hope we're all having a good Wednesday. I know it's hump day and all that, but it shows one watching. How
now
weird.
There's two.
Still says one watching.
Yeah, mine took a while. It didn't notify me.
Okay, we got all 3 likes here. Is Susan back or is she still talking?
She's still talking.
Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna wait a few.
There's a quilt sewing expo coming to the fairgrounds in November over there. $10 for all 3 days.
What fairgrounds? I didn't know there was a fairground. In Seattle?
Puyallup,
Huh?
I think. Puyallup. Another one of those Indian names, Puyallup.
I know.
It's I think south of you. I think.
I have not a clue.
Yeah, the biggest fairgrounds where the big Puyallup Fair just was. I just got notification you started.
Okay. But they should all know by now. Gosh.
November 17th through the 19th. I have to see if I can get over there for that.
I'll bet you it's pretty cool. I mean, everybody's showing all their different quilts.
Yeah. And then they have free samples sometimes of things and whatnot.
Free?
Yeah. But $10 you get in for all 3 days, it says.
That's a good deal. That's a real good deal. Yeah, when you get done, Jen, will you close the door? It's really cold. Where is everybody? Oh my goodness.
Am I going in and out on yours?
You did, but you're not now. You did when you were talking about the quilt thing, but I got you. Did Susan leave?
What'd you say?
Okay, never mind. She's back.
No, I didn't go nowhere. I'm discussing a issue with my husband. And I didn't think y'all wanted to hear him. It sounds like he's yelling, but he's not because he can't hear. It sounds like he's yelling.
They always do that because they think we can't hear.
Well, he's deaf.
Oh,
So that's what deaf people do.
Dave's starting to get like that.
Bobby's like that because he's worked around heavy equipment and big machines and stuff all of his life. So kind of took his hearing away.
That'll do it.
Men lose their hearing just because.
Before, now it says 52 and sunny. That was weird. It's cold.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
cold,
fall.
but it's 15 degrees above normal over here.
So what is it over there?
Oh, I was gonna look that up. We was 52 at 9 o'clock. We're 61 now.
And that's above normal?
Well, it's the 75 that it's getting up to.
Mhm.
We shouldn't get above this 61 over here at all. Our normal is around 60. And if it gets up to 75, that's 10 above. But it makes digging my potatoes nicer.
Well, there you go. There you have it.
But foot cramp, oh my.
I
All
told
night
you
long I dealt with foot cramps.
you need to get one of those knee pads so you can lean down. Hi Tracy, good morning.
You got to press on the shovel.
But you still need to get one of those knee pads. They're not that expensive.
But it's not going to help my foot any because the foot still has to press on the shovel or the fork.
Is it one of those big shovels?
And then when I pushed the freezer out of the way the other day, I used my knees. I always use my knees. That was not a good thing to do.
Because you hurt your knee, right? And your foot. Yep. How you doing, Tracy? It's so good to see you on this Wednesday morning. Hump day, as they call it. My sister's birthday was yesterday, right?
Did you call her?
Oh yeah, I called her, but she didn't answer. So I sang happy birthday to her. And so then I talked to her later on and oh, okay. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. And she says, I go, I know I sound horrible, Karen, and she goes, no, actually, it was pretty good. Thank you very much. She goes, you sing better than I do. I go, wow. I said, you're welcome. I didn't want to say happy birthday, Karen, so I said happy birthday to my little sister.
Yeah.
Which I thought was different. So I should get it today. Okay. Is it coming UPS or FedEx or USPS? The mail is the mail is the only one that won't bring packages up. In case you're wondering what that noise is, it's Jen feeding Chase. Trying to get everything out of the can. It's expensive cans.
I figured it was Jen.
Yeah, she's feeding Chase.
At least she's not my background there.
No. So how far are you on the chicken salad, Tracy? I haven't asked you that question lately. How far are you? I'm on where you do the borders, you're doing the individual borders. Well, I got the first row done, so I'll give you guys an example. Here's row A, the very, very first row, right? Chase. Did you hear him? Okay, this is row A. And then you got two going one this way and that one and this two going that way. Yeah. Following the direction of what they have down in the which is what I'm doing.
Yes.
The mail, okay. So
you'll have to call the office later.
Probably. Well, it depends on if it's a big package or not. Sometimes they can get it in our big parcel box that we have. Also, it can go in there. So the first row looks like this. And let me see. Here's my first row. You have everything out and then you got to put it all away and then you lose what you're doing. It's right here. So my first row, very, very tiny. Look at this, Sandra. It starts right here and goes all the way across here, but it's very small.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. And that's what I'm going to be working on today.
Okay. Yeah, I still have that. I have the whole thing on my tablet.
Do you?
I saved all the instructions. I was going to print them out, but I just saved them the other way. Don't ask me why.
Okay, baby cakes. He's going nutso. So that's where the wonder clips come in handy on the I was gonna go 1, 2, 3, but then I go, wait a minute, I can't do that because I'll run out of numbers before I get done. So I want ABC. So I'm on the second row.
Wow. I'm playing with my stashing calculator. First time I've ever did it.
Your stashing calculator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna close this up.
It'll tell you exactly how much you need.
You know, I cannot begin to tell you guys how much I love this extension table. It is so wonderful. Where is everybody? Is there anybody else on that I'm not aware of?
Beth is on.
Oh. There we go. Now I know where everybody's at.
I don't have enough of that blonde blue. Dang it. Unless I put a 1-inch strip, I think.
So I did watch all 3 of those videos.
Yeah.
Found them very interesting. Oh, her Happy Mail. She's still on? Yep.
I want to just get my Sojo back.
Sojo, what is that? That could be where everybody is, except Tracy. Tracy's our loyal.
Yeah. See this? What? Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you for hitting thumbs up. Good morning.
Sojo is when you can't get in the mood to sew anything.
Oh.
Like right now, I have to keep my hands occupied so I don't sew those 2 things for
Tomorrow's block.
yeah, tomorrow's block and the treat.
Well, is there another something you could work on to
Yeah, I could work on my pink and white one. Or pink and gray, I should say.
if you have other ones that you can work on, then that would
Yeah.
work.
But I'm gonna I gotta finish this sock first.
Yeah, you're still working on the first one, right?
Right. All I have to do is sew the toe together now, and this sock is done.
Well, wow.
But I don't have a yarn needle right here.
Okay, I don't have the computer. Hi, Vicky. Good morning. How are you?
Hello, Vicky Lemire.
I don't have the computer closer to the wash machine. Let me know if you guys can hear it, okay?
I don't hear no time bomb.
You don't hear it?
No.
Oh, it's there. They don't have it on yet. They just have the dryer. Do you hear the
Okay.
dryer?
No,
Okay.
I don't hear no background noise except for my bracelet.
Really? You don't hear anything?
No, not now.
Because this time it's over here. My computer's by the window, not
I
by
like
the.
to do this.
Gracious, I should have let y'all take care of what I just had to deal with.
Yeah, it's called Your Husband. You have to deal with it.
Hi, Lori. Good morning. Welcome.
No, no, we had a,
Hi, Beverly. Welcome.
I know
I
you
had
had a
to call
phone call.
I had to call the septic service. He's having trouble out there.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
and
Okay.
morning,
Come in.
Beverly.
Then it
Vicky
coming
can't
in telling
hear.
her all the
Okay.
nitty gritty stuff. I said, she don't know. And I've seen down in here. I can kind of describe it, but trying to explain to her what was
And
going on.
Patricia
he
just
comes in.
joined.
Huh?
Right. Hi, Patricia. Everybody's coming all of a sudden.
Everybody's
Okay.
starting to join.
I'm doing good, Beverly. How are you? Vicky says I can't hear it. From New Jersey. Hello, Teresa. Good morning. Welcome. Everybody's doing okay, I hope. What y'all working on today? I'm working on these itty bitty teeny tiny rows here of
Am I getting emails from my husband?
the fabric that I cut out.
He misses you already.
You're welcome.
Or my husband. He's nowhere near a computer. He's out. messing with the septic.
Kathy, using
What?
this sashing calculator,
Uh-huh.
it says for your birthday quilt, you know, it's no different than what we're doing here. Your birthday quilt's the same size. You will only need 20 of your strips to make your quilt.
Now you tell me.
But you're just in the process of using them. But you have 2 quilts, remember? Because you can use the rest on this quilt.
Oh, okay. Or the one that I spent all that time with those 56 blocks.
Yeah.
Remember those?
Well, see, that's just it. But you're not going to not use them.
Right.
But I
Right.
went ahead and I put in, being you're doing 5x6, just like this is. I figured I'm going to put in here to see how many strips you need.
And they are 12 inches unfinished.
Yep.
So, or 12 and a half. But I might have more than the 6. I might go bigger than that because.
Go big or go home.
Well, Sandra sent me a couple extra. You sent me extras. I got a couple extras in here I'd like to use and inquire them into the quilt. So right now, oh yeah, these are so much fun.
Oh, I
Oh,
started to tell y'all this earlier. Monday, I got a doctor's appointment for Mr. like an hour something away. So I'm not going to be here Monday.
okay. I know my doctor's is, good morning, Karen. Welcome. My doctor's, I have an appointment on the 20th. Housing's coming in to do our, check it, our stuff. And then on the 25th, which is a Tuesday, I have a doctor's. And it's a full checkup and all that stuff. So I don't think I'll be here that day either. Which is okay.
Yep. What's Monday, the 17th?
Today's the 12th, 13th, 14th. Yes, the 17th. So works for me. Teresa, Kathy, I'm watching an old Elvis Presley concert in Hawaii. Oh man. I bet you that's really good. I love Elvis. He did that one song from Hawaii. I don't remember what it was, but Lori, have you picked out a layout for birthday quilt or just grab and place? Just grab and place. That's what I'm doing so far. I mean, I could have done the layout, but I'm just grabbing and placing it at the moment. Trying to not really get all the the patterns and everything the same. And there was a lot of churn dash, so I have to go kind of put it in the quilt, but not next to another churn dash. So that's the only thing I'm not doing at the moment. So does anybody want to come over here and sew these borders together for me? No. Okay. I'm on row 2. I did row 1. What I'm doing is I'm taking them like right here, I'm following all the way across. Okay. And sewing in groups because the group tells me that I was going to sew them all together until I saw this right here. So I'm doing them in groups of whatever they're asking. Like the first one wants two, then got this way, and then two, and then the other way. So, and then I'm doing another one. I'm going A, B, C. So I so far got A, B, and C done. I'm not doing the sides. I'm only doing what they're asking right now. And so now I'm on row 2, which is not similar to what I have here. What's going on? Oh, okay, it is. So what I'm going to do, I think right now, because I got that done, is I'm going to take the first side right here, and I'm going to follow it down. Okay. And then take the other side and follow it down. Okay. So it goes down like that. That right there is going to take me hours. I know it's easy to say. So I'm taking this side first, all these right here, and then all these right here, and then figure out the middle part after. So I have to find the right fabric. They're not in order, and I'm trying to do it like it shows on the front of the. So that's what I'm doing. What's everybody else doing? Everybody. So I have my groups A, B, C. I was going to go numbers, but I don't have enough numbers to finish it. So I'm going to go the alphabet because I'm using the alphabeties. So. Oh, I'm getting all the unknown callers again. How wonderful is that? Diane said she'll be here soon. Okay, I'll answer her and I'll say, okay. All right. See, Lori says, I'm still sewing my junior rug, jelly roll rug, almost done. Hubby is home doing lots of winter prep and things I want done around the house. Oh, well, that's good. Tracy says, it seems I spend most of my time trying to get organized. I must be the most unorganized person there is. How true, huh, Tracy? I get like that too. I understand. Okay, so, wow, this one wants it all sewn together. So I'm going to do it in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here where it goes like this, going this way. And then I'm going to stop when it's down here at the bottom right here before I go on to the next one, because it looks like it's in that'll work. So I'll do these first, and then continue. So, okay, I'll do it that way. Looks easier. Lori says, I'm sorry, Patricia says, okay, Karen says, holding Nacho Kitty because he wants morning time, all mommy time. Yeah, I know that feeling, Karen. Awesome. Karen said, hi, Patricia. Beverly's putting up groceries. Oh, what fun. Patricia, I'm done sewing for the week. Been binding 6 quilts for the prayer quilt ministry. Just taking it easy for now. Good for you. Lori, I can organize anybody but myself. And Teresa, I'm watching Elvis Presley Hawaii concert. I'll bet you he's singing all his good songs. Hi, Patty. Good morning. I don't remember what songs he sings in Hawaii, but and I've seen that before on TV. And you know what? It just escapes me. I really don't remember what. Patty says, happy hump day, peeps. Beverly says, hello, Patty. Happy hump day. Yep. All right. So what fabric do I need? And it's like, you gotta, where's that magnifying glass? Okay, this one is blue. I think it's the one that has the, and I want to make sure that I'm using the right fabric too. And they're very, very small together here. Blueberries. I think it's this one, yeah. Yep, okay, so the first one's this one. And you guys will never believe what I forgot to get out my iron. Gotta get that going. So, okay, so this one. And I'm so happy that I labeled them and I know what they are. It's making it so much easier to look for it when, you know, when you go to use them. It's making it a ton easier, I'm telling you guys. So, okay, so this is my first one, okay? Why is nobody else talking? Me too, Lori. Hello, Beverly, says Patty. Patricia, yo, Patty, hi. Patty says, hi, Patricia, AK Patricia, hello. Okay, so that's my first one. Now I need my yellow. The easiest one of the bunch is the yellow. And so they want this one this time, my yellow. So I'm going to take the block. It's the squares. This is the long one I'm going to use right here. And then it has thread all over it. What the heck's going on here? Okay, and then I need the yellow squares. So I'm trying not to move around a lot, guys, because I am cold. Although the more you move around, the warmer you get, so they say, right? Okay, so let me group these. I grouped the ones that I did, like both the yellows. I put them in. I don't need this one. Okay, both my yellows. I'm keeping them together with a Wonder Clip. I can always, you know, get rid of it. So I'm doing that on all of my squares and things and rectangles so that I have them. Okay, next I need, and this is what took so long, finding the different, what exactly I need, because there's a whole bunch of different fabric here. And that I cut out, remember guys? So, okay. Hi friends. Hello, Lori. How are you? I hope all's well. Thanks for joining. You know why you joined? Because I'm working on my chickens. And you're out in the country. Okay, so next to it, I need the, it looks like the one with the chickens, the turkey, okay? I see a turkey. So I think that would be this one, okay. All right, I already used a lot of that one. I wonder why they want it used up already. Most of it on the top. That's weird. You would think they would want to spread out throughout the quilt, right? Okay, so we can put those back together. Okay. Next, I need, this is the one I needed right now, which I'm going to cut the extra string off, because you know me and string. Okay, how you doing today? What are you up to, Lori? What are we sewing? Anything or no? Teresa's watching Elvis in Hawaii. Patty's quilting in the country, saying hello. How you doing today? Lori's saying, what is Sandra and Susan working on? Sandra's working on, she's knitting a sock for herself. And Susan, I'm not sure. Patricia, my best friend loves Elvis. She thinks he is still alive. Aww. Yep, she's knitting a sock. I'm so sorry, but he's not.
No, Elvis has been gone for a while.
Yep.
I'm going to go find a yarn needle so I can Kitchener this off.
Kitchener.
Kitchener, that's the name of the stitch.
Oh, okay.
I got to move my bracelet to my other hand.
That's
Getting
how
in the
you sew
way?
it off the needle, Kathy. In, out, and then it looks like it was knitted right across.
Yep, because you go here, there,
Oh.
here, there.
Oh. Okay.
You'll learn it someday.
I will. Susan and I are going to sit down and I'm bound and determined to learn it.
What, you're not going to let me watch the comedy hour?
I mean, if you want, but I don't think you'll find it very fascinating.
Well, it's just one of those things.
Yep.
You need to show her how you cast on, because you said you didn't know how to cast on, and then see if she can work from there.
Yep, that's definitely my problem, casting on.
Because I showed her how I cast it on, and it's like I've did it for 60 years. But then I did do the one hand way. It was harder, but I did it.
I don't have a clue. I mean, I tried really hard on the first one that Susan taught me, and trying and doing are two different things. I found out. So.
Oh, Yo Patty says, I like the nighttime sky block. I might make a couple because I can, LOL.
If y'all have any idea on any Christmas, please let me know. I know one of them is coming, and I will show you if it comes today. I will show you that, but she's telling her best friend that Elvis is gone. Oh, Tracy says, I don't have anything done on a chicken salad quilt, but I'll be getting back to it very soon because I'm making one for my sisters. You're making two? Oh my gosh, Tracy, one was enough for me.
I thought Tracy got a couple blocks done on it because I thought she posted a picture of the chickens done.
Well, yeah, she has done a couple, but I just wanted to know where she was at. Lori says for donations, Joe Patty. Just curious to know where she's at. So I don't think I need that one. How come it fell off? So it's just that there's so many pieces to the border, and if you don't keep it organized, then that's where you get into trouble because.
Okay. And Yo Patty says, I think the nighttime sky block would be a great border block for the Northern Lights panel. Ask me how I know. I guess, Patty, you have to send us a picture of it and then I'll show
Well, yeah, totally. Okay, now, blue and red. It's really super hard to see these little blocks here, but I'm going to get it. Something that's blue and red.
Oh, Teresa, you've never seen my husband if you've never seen a man as handsome as Elvis.
I want Elvis's money only.
Yeah. I always wanted to learn how he shook his hips.
I was never thrilled about the gyrating body.
Yeah. If you seen what he looked like when he passed away, he wasn't always that handsome.
I know. He was fat and ugly.
He was overweight.
Yep, he gained.
He still looked like Elvis.
but he had gained so. And did you guys see his the last time he did anything on YouTube? Oh my gosh, he couldn't remember the words to the song, and
Heck, I can't remember the words to anything.
but that was
Oh,
his music.
Oh, Vicky, I feel for you. I know I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
What boat?
She said she's hurting today. I said I'm in the same boat.
I will be when I get done with all this. Okay, my first group is here. See how long it took me to find all that? Now I got to go through and cut all this excess thread off that I don't want.
That's all part of quilting, Kathy. Remember
I
that.
know. I forgot what colors I'm using for the alphabet. Blue. I got pink and blue, and I'm using the pink on something else. So I'm doing two.
I'm going to be
pinks over
working
here.
on this one right here, Farm Girl Vintage, because I'm forgetting about the other one because I just called and they said not till Friday.
The harvest moon, or the harvest moon, the summer moon.
Yeah,
That's what they
Oh
said.
man.
I'm not even going to think about it no more. Well, my fabric got to come anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, I ordered more fabric.
Yep, she did.
My husband said I went out there and I did a sad face for him. I told him I needed fabric to go with the fabric I already got. He said, well, you do the same thing I do. We get what we need. He said, if you really need it, then go ahead and order it.
Well, to tell you the truth, honey, I don't really need it, but I would like
Hey.
to have it.
What did I say? Well, he knows that because he said, I said, I need a couple to get me some fat quarters. He said, I'm sure you got enough quarters back there to make a couple dollars. But if you really want it, go ahead and get it. That's what he told me.
What a
He knows
sweetheart.
fabric. He's not blind. He walks right past every time we come back here.
Patricia says, my best friend seen in concert in Philly in 1975 or 76. I've forgotten what year was. He was lucky. You know, my mom hated him. I don't know why. Patty says, sorry to hear, Vicky. Feel better soon. Teresa says, Susan, I too had a very handsome husband.
Huh?
She too had a very handsome husband. And Teresa says, Kathy, Elvis had a lot of health problems. Yeah, he did. Do you know that for one solid year, all he ate was 3 cheeseburgers and French fries, morning, noon, and night?
Yeah.
Patricia, hope you start feeling better soon.
I
Hi,
tell him
Brenda.
out of both of us, he's the better looking. I'm the luckier one than him.
Brenda's here, you guys.
He's better looking than me.
I have this Christmas project, Kathy.
Which one?
You take a
Guess I can put
circle,
my other fabric away.
and when you're done, it
Into
turns
that.
into a square.
Sweet pea.
How you doing, Brenda? Hope all's well.
Put the fabric away.
Yeah. But it starts with the circle.
Oh, hang on. My friend.
It's like,
Sweet girl.
Hello.
Sweet girl. How beautiful.
Hey, Luis, you there?
Oh, Genty.
Hola, mi amigo.
Kitty, kitty,
Hasta la vista, baby.
kitty.
Okay, let me see it. I think he butt dialed me.
but you start with a circle.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why my YouTube's not working. And when
With
you're
a
done with
circle.
the folds, it turns into a square.
You start with a circle and it ends up being a square?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
you take your circles, and it's just the way you join them, and then you join it.
With another circle or?
You just take your circle and you start joining your pieces
Mm-hmm.
out in the middle. And when you're all done, these corners flip over and make these little flaps right here. And you can put cinnamon stick in there if you want, because it's kind of hollow. But that's just any round circle in your house. This is my cereal bowl.
Oh, I have round circles. I got those.
And this is my
Your daddy was
Cake
quit
plate
messing with
or
stuff
dinner
back
plate,
here.
the
That's
10-inch
why I
dinner
didn't have
plate.
no internet this morning.
But they're just
Jeepers.
simple ornaments.
Oh,
That would be fun.
And then this is that star everybody does. I have it in that size, that size. Of course, this one's Seahawk size color.
Could be for the Seattle Seahawks now, could it?
But this here is just the way you take your strips and you start braiding them.
Oh, that's
This
pretty.
one's a little harder. And then you can just take any scraps and make minis. And then you just hang them on point off the tree. This one here has very silvery, sparkly background.
That's very pretty.
But these are just any of those little scraps.
Patricia says, that is funny, Susan. My husband just rolls his eyes and says, is that the story you are sticking to? It
about the
is time
fabric?
to come up with a better one. Yeah.
Oh, he's fine with it. He knows, because let me tell you, he's got more stuff than I got by a long shot. And plus, I would have to buy $100 worth of fabric every day for years to catch up with the money that he spent. Let me tell you, I wouldn't do that though.
So those look really, really fun to do, Sandra. You'll have to show us how to do it.
Because when he buys stuff, it's thousands of dollars. When I buy stuff, it might be 100 or 2.
We made 100 of those ornaments for charity.
Oh, I didn't know you were that into Christmas.
Don't tell my garage that.
Okay.
I decorate my fence, the side of my house with lights, my fence with lights. I've gotten simpler as age. I have a snowman. My trees all died now.
Do you have trick-or-treaters?
No,
We have 0 trick-or-treaters
same here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
because I would be the only house on the whole block that would give out candy.
Wow. That's the one thing I miss about not living in town. That's the only thing.
Don't have
Well-
them here either. And I do live in a city.
And the thing here is I have 6 houses on a city block.
I
Up
used
on
to
the
buy-
hill of
I
Ritzville,
used to buy regular good chocolate candy and give away 2 or 3 of them to the little kids that come to my house.
on the
There you
upper
go.
part of our town, it's 12 houses per block. Because we all have big yards down here. Up there, they don't have yards.
And when I lived on the air base, we had a lot of kids.
I'll bet
We're
you
watching the
did.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, let
We
me
need your
see.
I
camera
think
down.
that's the last
some,
time I
Um,
lived anywhere. We had a lot of kids. I mean, when Bobby and
No,
I
none here.
we lived, but
Let me see. Patty says, I love fabric folding. Patricia says, I'm not good at folding fabric at all. Yo, Patty. And then she says, Patty, speaking of cinnamon, I was in the spice aisle at the store. Vanilla is $18.99 for a 5-ounce bottle.
Wow.
Are you serious?
that's why I use imitation. Well, you can make your own. Get some vanilla beans and some vodka. You're set.
And then
Seriously. And I
Patricia
don't think it
says,
even take that long for you to put it in to set it up.
well, that was just for a 5-ounce bottle. But then Patricia says, very cute stars and mini block Sandra. And Beverly says, cute block Sandras. Vicky says,
I
on
got
phone
some,
with
but I
daughter.
think
Oh,
it
that's
might-
good.
I mean,
And then Patricia says, you tell him, Susan, my husband spends too much money on car shift. He calls it classic car, a 1970 GTO. That is a classic car.
oh wow.
Karen says,
I had a
I-
boyfriend that had a goat. I had a
My,
boyfriend that once had a goat.
my town encourages trunk and treats instead of going house to house. Yeah, and
Yeah.
a lot of churches do it too, I've heard.
What?
Trick or treat. Yeah,
yeah, they
you go to
used to
the
give-
church.
What is it? Where you trick or treat out of the trunk or treat?
Hmm.
That's what they called it, trunk or treat.
Yeah. our downtown has one from 2 to 4 in the afternoon for all the little kids.
Whoops,
And they
I
just
think
go to
I
all the
figured out my
businesses.
thing. Make a French bun. I used to wear my hair when I was a young girl in a French bun all the time.
Never wore my hair in a
It's
bun.
like, sorry, Patricia, but the GTO would win in this house as well. We both want one, says Lori. I prefer to have the Mustang that I used to
I had
have.
it nice. Now I messed
I
it up.
prefer a set. I want a 55, 56, 57 Chevy. I want the whole set, not
You
one.
said Chevy?
Chevy
Did you
what?
say Chevy?
The
Chevy.
Bel Airs,
Oh,
Bel
Did
Air.
you say Chevy?
Chevy, Chevrolet.
Chevy.
Well, I know what a
Chevy.
Chevrolet is, but a Chevy?
I want the set
It's her accent.
Chevrolet.
No, that was her trying to, I don't know.
That's how she says it.
But the GTO would win in this house as well.
Yeah.
One.
We all both want one.
Yeah, I had a boyfriend that drove one when I was in high school. Or maybe it was right after I got out of high school. I
We
wasn't
drove
with him very
anything that
long.
had a beater with a heater is what they always called it. As long as it ran and it had heat, that's all that mattered.
A meter
best
with a
thing
heater.
about that boy was his car. So I don't with them very long. I didn't
Okay, so this goes here.
found that out quick.
And
He only wanted me for one thing and he wasn't getting that one thing. Guaranteed that.
so is that hasta la vista, baby?
Nope, it was just Toodles. Later, Gator.
Toodles.
Later, Gator.
What is this one? Yeah, okay. Set these aside.
I wasn't that kind of
Okay,
girl.
so this one, they go side by
Actually, I'm
side.
still not that kind of girl.
Me neither.
Oh, I put that on the wrong page. I'm not making corn and tomatoes.
69 Camaro. That'd be the best. I
Yeah,
get to
those
look
are
at one
nice.
all the time. There's one rotting in my neighbor's backyard.
Literally rotting.
Yeah, yeah, that's what they do when you don't do nothing with them.
He
leaving
rebuilt
parts.
it. He rebuilt the motor, ran it for a while. It's still sitting in the yard.
That's what my brother-in-law did. He had this beautiful car, got it painted. His dad owned a car garage. So they got it. He fixed this car all up. They drove it, went on their honeymoon. And I think right after he brought it home, something broke on it. And so now it sits rotten in his yard. And him
Yeah.
and my sister have been married for 30 some years.
Yeah.
So my sister doesn't consider herself my sister anymore.
When I went up to that place with Terry, he wants this pickup that's been sitting in this guy's field for 25 years. I mean, the tires are flat, the grass is growing up in it. It's not any good anymore.
Well,
You'd spend more money getting it back because it's like they don't care. The window's down. It's rain, snow, everything's going in that pickup. It's like,
Sandra, have you not learned you can't tell a man?
Yep.
That's like a man trying to tell us, you
They're
know,
not gonna listen.
thinking about it. They can't tell us what to do either,
Yeah.
right?
Patricia says, you were right, Lori. My husband would get rid of me before the GTO for sure. Oh man. Listen to Brenda. I learned to drive in a purple GTO.
Wow.
That's so cool, Brenda, says Patricia. Lori says, Camaro or a GTO. And I would make quilted seat covers to protect the leather, LOL. And then Teresa says, Kathy, I'll take a SS Chevelle with a 454. Those are nice. And Patty, I had a boyfriend that had a 68 Barracuda. Oh, I remember those.
Oh yeah, my brother-in-law had 3 of them. He had one for the parts and 2 that he drove, and my sister wrecked one, and then he divorced her.
Patricia said, that is so funny, Lori. I have to wear clothes with no buttons or anything metal sticking out to get to ride in that GTO. And then she says, that's really cool, Patty. I know they take their cars so seriously. It's like it's just a car.
Hey, can you believe my husband, like, he wanted to pick him up truck for years and years. I finally got him one and he lets me drive it. I've driven it more than he has.
For how long? Forever. Oh, my needle came undone, unthreaded.
I guess this is just different kinds of plaids, but it's kind of nice. Oh, no, I guess it must have went through these colors. Oh, no, that one almost looked like that one.
Okay, I'm not going to say it, but where's my scissors?
Not in my
You're
house.
always looking for your scissors.
I
You need
know.
a pair.
Oh, they're up here. Okay.
You need a pair on a lanyard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like this. That way when you let go, they right back near where they was.
So I go all day yesterday and my sewing machine's going awesome. And now look, I gotta rethread it.
When I take these across the room, I forget and I'll let go of them.
Dave, here come thread your machine. You
Either
know,
Dave or Jen, we'll see.
I'm surprised they ain't taught you how to use the threader yet. That was
be
the
right
first
back.
thing I learned how to use in my machine. The first thing.
The threader?
Yeah.
Well, it's here. I've just never used it.
You know what? I kept looking and looking and looking at this yesterday and never cut it out.
I had it on several machines.
Background. Oh, that's what it was. I would need a background. Why everything need a background?
Okay, before I start,
Why?
Tracy says, my husband has a Shelby Mustang, says that it is the last one to come off the production line before Shelby died. He loves that car more than he loves me. No, he doesn't, Tracy. He just loves the car, but not more than you.
Well, you don't know that.
I do know that.
Some men love their cars more than they would love their women.
I know.
Just saying.
But that's the younger guys, you know.
Not always.
Hey, I threaded it.
This for a background. Can I use this for a background?
What? Lori, if I had the car of my dreams, my hubby would be a second place as well.
Happy? What do you think?
I'm trying to look. But it's not up yet. A background for
my that Lori Holt Farm Girl Vintage. Here, coming up now.
if you want, but it's kind of busy. It would take away from whatever the main.
Yeah, but I don't want to use my other fabric that I already got. Yeah, because they scare me with the 11 yards. I don't know.
I used, I believe I used white.
Maybe that's just directional.
Could be. Patricia says, oh, wow, that is the most converted car that all the guys talk about when they get together, Tracy. Yeah. Tracy says, don't look at his car too hard. You might scratch it. Oh, my God. Patricia, you're so right, Tracy. You might scratch it. Catch it just too funny.
Does it have to be white?
No, but I used white because I wanted what I was making to show up on the, you know, I didn't want to take away from the main, whatever it was I was making.
Oh, that's sewing machines. How did that get down there?
If that makes sense.
Where'd you go, sweet girl? Oh, Lordy. Maybe I'll use this one with all the words in it. This one I think I bought 5 yards of.
Okay. Sounds good then. If you have plenty of it. Okay. Oh, I need my steam thing here.
Wonder why I got these boxes here. I thought I turned them all up.
Um,
Uh-oh, Sparky's out of the tractor out.
Lori says that would be, I don't understand what that is backing. And Teresa McBrayer says, Susan, you already have a lot of background fabric that you can use. Yeah, but this one's for the Farm Girl Vintage.
Yeah, this is for another one.
Yeah, not the Summer Moon. Summer Moon, she's all taken care of.
Pretty much. Yeah, I got all my fabric right here. Then I found this. Got all this Lori Holt stuff.
Right.
What do I do with the fabric? Oh, I can use that for yellow. Orange, blue, and green.
I'm going to use this to open up my thin thread. Like so. Okay. I hate loose threads. Okay, so this goes on like this. Okay, let me see my big piece.
Orange, blue, green, and yellow.
Tracy says, it is kind of cool though. He just bought a leather jacket from the Shelby store for $500. Now I can say that I don't want to hear a word when I buy fabric. Oh, Tracy. Hi, Wendy. Welcome. Time for a coffee break. Hello, everyone. What you up to? Patricia, you tell them, Tracy. Patricia says, hi, Wendy. Beverly said, hi, Wendy. Vicki McFarland's here. Hello, Vicki. And then Wendy saying hi to everybody. So.
Didn't I just have a fabric that I said this will work?
You said it had words on it.
Oh, here it is.
Like me with my scissors.
I put this other fabric right on top of it. I'm sitting here looking all over.
Okay, let me see. Brenda says, okay, I'm out, girls. Prepping to go home. Okay. Thank you for dropping by, Brenda.
She can't take us losing our things like this.
I know. It's too funny. Well, we got 20 watching and 13 likes, so.
That's because I got to make sure I like it before I like it.
Okay, and I'm pinning these because I don't want it to mess up. It always messes up on me, so I'm pinning these together before I sew.
Hmm?
I'm pinning the three pieces together before I sew it. Yeah, on each corner and in the middle. Because every single time I go to sew it and it's not pinned, it won't work.
No, now I need another basket. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I'll just get one of these. I got a whole bunch.
A little bit close to the corner there. Darn it.
Get a big one for this. Right back underneath it there. Now what are you banging on? I'm outside now.
Who's banging?
Sparky, he's banging on something. Probably that led to the septic system that needed working on.
Mm.
Oh, that's how he found out. He was mowing and the yard was all wet over by the septic system. Then our septic guy retired, didn't even tell us. How rude.
Hello, Diane. What's up?
Hey,
Hey.
I'm coming on. It's just my phone gets so weird.
Oh, okay.
You know how that goes.
Oh, yes. I do.
So I'll be on shortly.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Diane will be joining us shortly.
Ready?
Okay. Let's try that again.
Hmm?
I'm gonna try. I sewed too close to the corner, so I need to fix my
You
mistake.
sending me the wrong number this morning.
I just got off by one, but I caught it. Because I always have you and Diane together, right? So I look at both of them to see if they're both the same or not. And then yours was not the same as hers. So I went back and looked at it, and I'm sure enough, I caught it.
Yeah, I heard the ding and then I went and got dressed. Then I
Came back and saw.
told that you.
Okay, let me see here. Bye,
Yeah.
Brenda. Have a safe trip home.
Erased the one that you got wrong.
Yeah, you don't want that
But I
one.
didn't because you didn't put the passcode on the both of them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Vicky, y'all are wearing different tops, so I know I'm in the right Zoom meeting. Ha ha. Oh, Beverly says hello, Vicky. Patricia, hi, Vicky. You are so funny. And Vicky says hi, Vicky. Tracy, yet he outsmarted me because he spent all the money on the jacket. And then Vicky McFarland says hi, Richard. Well, hi to everybody. And Vicky says hi, Sojourner Tracy. And Patricia says, you can outsmart him when he sees us. So yeah. And Patricia says, 18-wheeler backing up in your driveway, Tracy. 18-wheeler full of fabric. Oh my goodness. Patricia, sorry, I hit the wrong button, Tracy. And then Tracy says, LOL, Patricia, I almost got up to look out the window with happy anticipation. Patricia says hello, or LOL, Tracy. That's fun. You guys are funny. Could you imagine 18-wheeler pulling up to your house with all that fabric? Oh my.
No, but I can imagine that happening to get a sewing machine now.
Oh yeah.
That would happen to me. I was so excited. So excited. Well, he didn't pull up in my driveway. He pulled up out front. Had to park in the road. Oh, this thing's way off.
What?
Holy cow. This block.
What block?
Lori Holt fabric. I don't know what I did with the packaging. Might have got thrown away. But it's crooked. I was just cutting off the, oops. Why does that always happen to me? I was cutting off the jaggy edges. Make it easier to cut. And this side's a little better. Little better.
Tiny bit, huh? Okay, here's my first three. It goes this way. This is or is it going? Yeah, it goes this way. top, the two on the bottom. See what I mean? It takes a long time.
I even starched it, so it should be good.
Okay, then the blue and the
I was gonna try using my Martelli again.
your Martelli what?
My blade, my cutter.
The cutter? Okay. Okay. Making sure this is gonna go right.
I just gotta make super duper careful that I close them up when I'm done with them, so that my girls don't step on them and get these little leggy legs cut, you know.
Or the little paws, yep.
Yeah, that's what I mean, they little paws.
Yep, yep.
Don't need a wounded girl.
You're not in the mood for a vet bill, right?
Huh?
You're not in the mood for a vet bill, right?
For a what?
Vet bill. Take it into a veterinarian.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what would happen. They got cut that bad, into the doctor. Take care of my sweet girls.
Oh, yes. No argument here.
Yeah, my husband don't even argue with that.
How does he feel about him?
He could take or leave them. He don't really care about the girls, but I mean, he's not mean to them, nothing like that, but he would rather, but he's the one that told me I could have them. I was very surprised when he told me I could have them too.
Yep, it's many years responsibility.
Oh yeah, he knows that.
Diane's coming in now. But Vicky McFarland posted on Facebook, I like her cart. I should have got that cart.
What?
The cart she got off that free stuff yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
She has it, a picture of it.
It's teal like mine, right?
Okay, I got to get back to where I was.
That's what it looks like full.
Hi,
Oh,
Diane.
okay. It's got the little baskets on the side. Yeah, it's a little bit different than mine. Yeah, that's a cooler one than mine.
But it's
Yeah.
free. That's
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
It's free.
Definitely cooler than mine.
Diane, we lost you. Okay, Patricia said, yeah, it's teal. Patricia said, oh boy, Vicky, sounds like you have a lot of work to do. And then Wendy says, we have been harvesting our pecan trees. We've gotten 3.5 gallon buckets so far of pecans. Wow. But Patricia said, that is wonderful, Lori. Do you make pecan pie with all those pecans? That's Wendy, Patricia.
I love
Tracy
pecan
says,
pie,
I'm hand
especially when they make it with dark syrup.
Tracy, I'm hand sewing needle.
Saying 8.
God, I still went too far. Okay, hold on. I'm hand sewing needle turn applique on Kathy's birthday block. Oh, you don't have to hand sew it. But thank you, Tracy. And then Wendy says, Patricia, I'm Wendy. I assume you were talking to me. We make a lot of stuff with our pecans. And then Vicky McFarland says, I also love my stew pot and frying pan with the one lid that fits both. I'm tired. I'll bet you are. Patricia, a labor of love, Sojourner Tracy. It is. Tracy says, I wonder why it is taking me so long. Then I realized it is because sewing under a light magnifier makes the teeny tiny stitches look big. And Wendy says, Diane, did you get up with Margaret?
I just called and made sure, I called her phone number, got her answering machine, of course, and made sure that she had my full name, my email address, my name online, and my phone number. So,
And your physical address.
well, I didn't give her that because I don't know if she's going to get this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll give that to her
We're
personally.
gonna go to town.
Why?
Well, I need to go to Tractor Supply.
And then Patricia says, so sorry, Wendy. I was talking to you. Sorry, Lori and Wendy. Can you forgive me?
And I
Everybody's saying hi, Diane.
I
And then
run
Hi,
bed-
everybody.
Wendy says, of
you.
course, no worries, Patricia. And then Patricia, thank you, Wendy. Vicky McFarland says,
There now.
so Journey Tracy,
There.
I love the under applique. I love this method more than having to applique and then having to stitch on top. And then Patty says,
Fire night.
Vicky McFarland, you had a great curb shopping spree. Enjoy it. Exactly. She got
Yes.
exactly. Enjoy every bit of it. Okay.
And I couldn't pump it out no more than I
Oh, well, yeah, I'm sure that whoever it belongs to before wants her to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Now-
Well, no, they put it down. They don't know who got it.
But they want you to enjoy it.
You might have to come out and help me.
Because
But,
that's what my instructions are to my husband
and
to
I'm gonna take them square slabs that are on top.
give or sell my fabric and machines to whoever needs them.
Right. But no, these guys, I think they had to move out in a hurry.
Oh, and she
Yeah.
had to leave all that behind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She said she liked her pans just as well as the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
Wendy, does the pecans make your hands all yucky like the black almonds or black walnuts?
yeah, they can.
Those black walnuts, if you don't wear gloves, you're gonna be changing color for a long time.
It stains really bad.
Oh, it's bad. My grandson, it looked like he was wearing black gloves. It
What are you
was such a
talking about?
dark, it was actually more a dark blue. And I told him to wash his hands with bleach water. He goes, what's that gonna do? So I poured a little bit of bleach in his hands and give him the lava soap. He goes, Grandma, I'm human again.
What was it?
Black walnuts, picking them off the ground.
Yep.
Oh, just picking them up. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just handling them. They
Yep.
sell them. They can't keep up with them. They put so many pounds in a Ziploc bag and they sell them right and left.
Darn it. Why is it
How
keep
much do they pay? How much do they cost?
But they're selling $10 a bag.
Wow.
And
That's
I
good,
forget how many
guys.
pounds is in the bag, but they have repeat customers. She's
Uh-huh.
supposed to be bringing me my Concord grapes today, but I'm not seeing them yet.
I'll pass on the pecans.
I grow
Oh,
grapes.
that's
I have grape vines in my backyard, a whole bunch of them. We planted them there.
Mine never grew here. I got grapes one time and that was it.
Mostly I let the birds eat them.
Okie dokie, Teresa.
Oh,
Thank you.
Concord grapes. I love eating them. I don't make jam.
Oh, that's what I would do. That's what I got them for, because the neighbor had some and I was plucking off of theirs because they rent and they didn't care what I did on their
Right.
grapevines. And so I would go over there and get them, and I made grape jam, and oh my gosh, was that good.
Yeah, because with grape jam, you don't have to have the pectin because they have their best natural pectin.
I don't know. I never made
Grandma
it.
would
You're
make
teaching
watermelon.
just mama.
She would make watermelon jam.
Make what?
How she did that, I don't know, but it was yummy. It
What'd
was
she
the
call it?
rind. Yeah. Rinds at all, just made watermelon jam.
Watermelon jam.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be good. I would like that.
The only
Yeah.
thing I grow now are my purple potatoes.
Purple potatoes.
And
Well,
like
you
Vicky,
have to for your granddaughter.
Here's my second part, guys, going this way. It goes this way.
Oh, what are we working on today?
I'm working on my
Working on a
chicken
chicken
salad.
salad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And boy, oh boy, the borders are a lot of work.
I guess this ain't too bad.
That whole thing is a lot of work. Come on.
Well, yeah, that's true. Okay, then what's the other two on the bottom here?
If it wasn't worth a lot of work, I don't think we would enjoy it
Right.
much.
I might.
Okay, then I have the windows in the blue. Okay, so let's set this up here.
I gotta go change my shirt. I'm getting warm.
Do you have the heater
Yeah,
on?
it's hot outside. It's hot out there. It's nice and cool still in the house.
Grapevines are invasive up there in Canada with Lori. I
Really?
they?
wish they was invasive down here like the blackberries.
For sure.
And then Vicky Lemire, grape jelly,
Bucky, up
homemade
there.
yum.
You need to be
I
killed along
know.
the way.
And Vicky McFarland says, Dianne 57, the owners left with no notice to keep from having to pay the rent
Oh,
due
wow.
if not paid by the 18th. Their items are put out for all to pluck from. I acted like a chicken plucked. And then
That's
Tracy says, this has given me a chance to practice the needle turn applique. I'm learning from Becky Goldsmith at Piece of Cake Designs. And then Lori Clark says they destroyed the culvert. Now I have to get to town to fix it or I will lose my driveway. Yeah.
Yep, you better get after them because
But
otherwise
only thing-
you will be having to fix it.
I tried
Mhm.
growing anything and everything purple in my garden, and my potatoes are the only thing that seem to manage.
Anything and everything. I mean, purple
I
cabbage.
couldn't get
and
the
stuff.
purple broccoli to even start.
How about the purple cabbage?
I didn't, nothing. It's like nobody sells the stuff, and I have to start everything from
Yeah,
seed.
you need catalogs, seed catalogs.
Yeah,
That's how Daddy used to get his.
and that's how I did mine. I did everything, tried by seed, nothing come up.
Well,
Even though I don't like broccoli or cauliflower or any of that, no matter what color it is, I was just wanted a purple garden.
okay. Did you try looking up fertilizer or taking your dirt to be
I tried a little bit of everything. Pig poo. I got the biggest purple potatoes.
pig poo?
Pig poo.
Yeah.
And
What
I put
happened
pig
to the
poo in
horse
with mine
poo?
this year, and it didn't seem to help this time.
What happened to horse or cow poop?
There's no needles hooked.
Yay!
It's a sock.
It's
Yay!
a sock. Does it
Let me
fit?
see. Let me see.
It's a sock. Yay! Does it fit? Put it on. Let's see.
Ah, hey,
That's
I'll
the
have to put the
ultimate.
camera down because
That's
for
fine.
some reason I can't take my foot up where my head is.
Oh, well. You know,
We're not babies
have
and we can't
everything.
stretch.
can't have everything.
I don't think I touched my. No, I probably did as a kid.
I could get my foot pretty high, but I have to be laying down because I
There's
fall.
my sock.
Oh, there's beautiful. Wow.
Leg
Is it
cramp, leg
comfortable?
cramp.
Oh, ow, ow, ow.
Ah,
But the
Vicky says, Vicky Lemire
it
says,
looks beautiful.
nice, Sandra, your purple potatoes. Oh, no, she said, nice, Sandra, are those for something, LOL. And then Vicky McFarland says, Sandra, your purple potatoes look like eggplants.
yes.
And Beverly says, very nice, Sandra. Okay, let me see your sock. I didn't see your sock.
Oh,
I'm gonna back out here further then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't see it.
There, it's on the end of that leg.
You can't see it. Your camera's not reaching.
Yeah, I don't see it,
Okay.
Sandra.
There it is. It's on YouTube now.
Okay, I gotta wait a minute. Patricia says, wow, loving that pretty sock, Sandra. Oh yeah, I see it. Look at that.
So now I gotta make the other one.
Very nice. Beautiful, Sandra. Beautiful.
That was a good job, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
Real good.
Yep,
I
she
could
sure did.
never have done that. I just can't get into knitting at
Mhm.
all.
And I have this much left out of the ball of yarn.
Is it warm?
Well,
Sandra?
yeah, it's warm, but I'm not gonna wear it for very long because I want to keep it new until I get the other one done.
Yeah. You don't want
And I
Um,
don't want to take it outside and get it all dirty.
to have one all dirty and one that's
Yeah.
brand new.
Tracy says, wow, what a wonderful skill you have, Sandra. And then Vicky McFarland, sock is so cute. You have my address to send it on, And Patty says, Sandra, very nice job on your sock. Do you put anything on the bottom so you won't slip and fall?
I always, yeah, it's called a slipper.
No, seriously. If you're walking around, say you're walking around in your socks, would you have anything on the bottom so you won't slip
I
and fall?
can't, after my foot surgery, I can't walk around just stocking footed.
Okay.
I don't walk around because I have that trim on my, where the goes carpet down. That metal trim rips socks all the gee whiz. I wear shoes all the time
Really?
of some sort. I
Hmm.
can't go barefooted anymore.
Lori says, no, Sandra has my address and I'm in Canada. It's too cold up here. Is it really already? And then Patricia, Vicky, you are so funny. You guys all want it.
Well, I do have Vicky's address. I have 2 Vicky's addresses and Lori's and Kathy. Those are the addresses I have.
Well, there you go. That's all you need.
It took a long time to do this one because you kept ripping out and starting over and adding more and
Yeah.
it
But
took you a long
whenever I
time
put
to
on
do
a brand new
job.
pair of socks and I leave my bedroom to go to the bathroom, I
Yeah.
catch my sock on that metal trim, that one little screw, and I rip my brand new sock.
I would remove that screw. That's what I would do.
Uh-huh. Or cover it up or step over it.
I put
Yeah,
tape on
yeah.
it and it just keeps working. I need to get new carpet. It's
Remove it.
starting to show wear out now. So now I have to put new carpet in. Dang it, after 30 years, I got to put new carpet.
Well, some things only last a little while.
Or you say, all good things must come to an end.
Some things only last a little while.
Yep.
Go snack everybody up out there.
I might have Patty G, because I say gee whiz all the time.
I didn't notice.
Well, it just depends on who I'm talking to. Most of the time, I don't talk to anybody during the day, but that Terry's been calling every single day.
Who's Terry? Your friend with
Yeah.
benefits?
No, there's no benefits, Kathy. Dang it.
What socks you got going dibs on?
Terry, it's
Susan,
Terry that
see?
calls you. Looky,
Did you
looky.
finish it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had it on my foot.
and she tried it on too. It
Oh.
fit.
I didn't get to see.
Do I have to
you-
put it on
yesterday
again?
Yep, you have to put it on again and show Susan.
Should have waited till I was back. Is that sock number 2?
No, that's the
No,
first
that's
one.
not number one. But now
I-
she knows
So now you got a
how
pair of
to do
socks.
it.
Yeah. And then I gotta remember how many stitches was on this one. 64.
Yes, 64.
So this one is for the bigger ankle. So I have to go something different for the other side, right?
Well, no, the top of it had more stitches and then you went down to 32, wasn't it? Oh, 64.
Yeah, well, I had 64 and I had one that had the next number up, 72. And the 72 was way too big. The 64 fits perfect.
Yeah, because see,
So you went back.
I do 64.
Okay, look on the ironing board. See my sock?
Yep, I see it.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting
Beautiful.
a cramp in the other leg now. Dang it.
No,
Oh, Patricia
sorry, I
says,
guess you should have told me to
Yeah,
rewind.
win or losing, girl.
Patricia says, looks like there's a dib war on those socks, Sandra. Vicky McFarland said, hello, Diane.
Yeah, everybody.
Hello.
Tracy says, I would sand or grind the screw down with my Dremel tool. And then
I would
Patricia,
hammer it down.
you are so handy, Tracy.
Yes.
I'd beat the hell out of that thing.
The,
I wouldn't do that.
the nails backed out really fast. So I put screws in there, but I should have put the round head screws. And I just trying to find things in the silver or the brass that don't rust is not fun either. But they, and then I'm going to clear coat it with fingernail polish. But I'm going to put new flooring down. I got to put new flooring down
Oh.
because the nails in the underlayment are starting, the carpet's wearing and I'm seeing nail heads.
Yeah. Well, that's not good.
But I guarantee you, these knees aren't going down on that ground. So I'll have to pay somebody to do it.
Yeah, I hear that. My
But-
knees are not going to do stuff either. They don't even want me to kneel down and pray. You just
So
sit
now
there.
I'll cast on.
Oh,
Well, last time I started with size 3. So this time if I start with the size 2, I should be fine. Maybe.
Well, is this one smaller than the other?
Yes. The one got run over by see, 64 or 67 Ford.
So Sandra,
Wow.
how much
Those things are heavy too.
yarn you
Those
got left over from
are
sock one?
hard.
This much.
Oh, that's pretty good. So you didn't make it very high then. Well,
I
that's
made
pretty
it where I like wearing my socks.
Well, you might be able to get, I would start out with that one and use what you got left over and finish that one. Then start on the next ball. And then
Okay.
you might have enough for a pair of shorties or something left over. Cause I can make my sister, I make her a pair of knee highs and I use 2 balls to do a pair of knee highs.
But it's like this memory of how
Already?
to do this cast on.
Oh, my goodness. Mm. Well, if you forgot, I'm sure Susan will show you again.
So long tail cast on.
There's pictures in this book. I think it was this book. No, must not have been this book.
No, it was
Oh,
from
there it is. Long tail cast on.
there we go.
Continental
Okay.
style.
Continental style.
Okay, this one goes in this hand. This one goes over
Remember to
this.
measure it out this long.
I did that long plus
Okay.
because I always come up short. I don't like coming up short.
No. I'm telling you, that plenty.
It might work better if I put my bobbin back in.
And then it's like under here, over here, back to, no, it's like,
Watch her, Kathy.
I'm still practicing by the picture.
I'm seam ripping.
Because it says you
Oh.
go under this one,
Poor Jack. He gets so
over
overworked.
this one,
Yeah.
back through this one. It's my pulling that gets me all screwed up. It's under this one, over that one, back under there. It's like it never gets the, I can't get the thread held just quite right. Because hold it, put the thumb under it, wrap it around the finger,
I was impressed you were using 3 needles.
and it's under, over, back through.
Oh.
Over,
He's
under,
here.
back through.
Well, I don't know what I did wrong before, but I'm doing pretty good with this Martelli cutter now.
And my tail's staying down here by itself. So that
Did you
means I
feel
have it
better?
right.
It's not supposed to.
Did you feel better?
It's like, it's on this end and this is on this end.
No, they gotta both be on the same end.
No, the tail here, when you're casting on,
Yeah, you gotta have it in both of your hands. You gotta have it like over one
Yeah.
over here, one over here.
okay, I grab it.
Look in your
The
chop.
short tail goes there, the long
Yeah.
tail goes there.
Yeah,
So it's under, over, back.
yeah,
It's like,
there you go. See, now both of them at the same end.
these are supposed to come out both at the same end when I'm done.
Yep,
Y'all see my baby boy?
yep, and then you're gonna make a circle.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna make a circle and, oh, this guy wound up on the wrong side.
And the Norwegian is even more
I know.
confusing.
We have a little problem here,
I'm gonna teach
Basie. I
Kathy
can't
the
read
table cast on.
my,
Kathy's
Yeah.
being weighted down by a cat, so she can't do anything.
yep. I can't even read the chat. It's too far.
Be sitting right
Okay.
behind me on the
Who wants to
chair,
read the chat for me?
and
Starting at
looking.
Patty.
Like Patty, Susan, that one
Yes, that one.
says, Patty, Susan, did you use anything on the bottom of your handmade socks to prevent slipping? No.
Did I do what?
Do you put anything on the bottom of your homemade socks to prevent slipping?
No, because well, I don't slip on my floor, so I don't move that fast.
Right.
Usually I put my slippers on the bottom.
And then so Tracy Journey says, I put porcelain flooring in our breezeway all myself. I loved it. And I guess you guys may be realizing that I'm not a petite little woman. And then Patricia says, you go, Tracy. You're a real fixer-upper. Good for you.
you're not
And
a
Patricia
petite
says,
little woman.
my brain would be fried by now if I had to do all that thinking, Sandra.
But
Mine's getting fried.
they do have stuff that you can put on the bottom of them. I think it's called Grip It, or you can use like silicone and
Uh-huh.
just put like little dots on there to make them slippers.
They
Yeah,
say use your
super
hot glue
fabric
gun and
glue.
put dots too.
Well, that
Good
might
kids.
not be nice on the socks, just saying.
And then Sojourner Tracy says, it tickled me when my husband's friend walked through, got down on his hands and knees to tell me how to do it. And I ended up saying, well, actually, this is pretty good, LOL. He ended up saying,
You go, Tracy.
and then Vicky McFarland says, Susan's tomorrow's teacher. I have a question. The pattern says bisect on both the triangles we are cutting. Do we sew on 1/4 inch of each side of these triangles or just cut?
You
If you
cut.
wish, show me tomorrow.
You cut. You just cut them on the diagonal one time.
Okay, she asked the question to Susan, so
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, the fabric 2 says to cut diagonal on both ways.
Oh, see? It's the right answer.
And fabric 3 says, oh, wait a minute, fabric, all 3 of them, I guess, get bisect, cut one diagonal. But on 1 and 2, 1 and 3, wait a minute, 1 and 2, no, the 2 is the big one. So how would that work?
What the heck?
Maybe I ought to put one together first. The one
That
we
might
can
help.
probably sew together first before we chop it up. Let me get back to you on that one. I did cut an extra one, so I can.
now her brain is frying. I just seen the steam.
Thank you. Thank you, Patricia. She said Chase is such a sweet cat.
Yes. And
He
then,
really is.
then she
Him
says,
is a sweet
LOL,
kitty.
Tracy, you showed him. And then Beverly says, hello, Jen and Chase. And Lori Clark says, be right back.
Okay.
I got it figured out.
Good. Very good, Sandra. I figured you
Woo,
would.
I'm booking now.
Guess
Oh,
that
I figured
worked.
you would, Sandra.
Yep.
I just have to look at the pictures better.
Pictures usually teach me better than the teacher. Don't know why. If I study the pictures, then I do it like this. And then look at what it says. Then I understand.
Bye.
I told Dianne. I was gonna tell him I needed to learn the English
If I was over standing by
I said I needed
Kathy, I
to learn
could show her
English.
better, but
computer.
I'm not standing by Kathy. Yeah.
I hate using Jack.
You like that?
Yep. I really and truly hate using this seam ripper.
23.
Again, I need to learn the computer.
Jen needs to water the computer.
Water the computer.
Yeah, she was telling her dad that she needs to water the beans and she meant to say something else. And she goes, oh, cucumbers. And she goes, and I need to water the computer.
That rolling backpack.
Okay.
a
Speaking
big
of
deal.
computer, what's Acer doing?
Not much yet. We're waiting for the stuff. So I
They
can mail
send
it.
in a box and a label.
Nope, just the label.
Oh,
Okay.
We have the original box.
The
So,
original box is the best way to send it,
you
but
gotta
right.
because it's
Yeah,
got
Yeah.
all
but
the
when I
protection.
got my Moxie, they told me I had to keep my box with a pain in the butt, but
see. Beautiful.
And you never know. We have boxes for everything that we have bought. Patty says, I bought some gripsels for way too much money. I was looking at Ace Hardware and they have the same stuff and you get more for less money. Lesson is hit up your hardware store for better sewing bargains.
right.
Yes.
Hey, that's cute.
Yeah, I don't put anything on mine because I wear them in my shoes.
Yeah. Those hospital grippy socks. I tried putting them on in my shoe once. I think I
Yeah.
curled my toes.
Yeah.
Work too.
The sock wouldn't slide into my boot and my toes were just scrunched. And I
have
said,
a
note
pack
to
of it
self, throw
that
them
I
out.
got from from AC Moore, but it dried up in the tube.
It's really uneven.
Had a little, what they called, a little thing to put it on in a design. I can't remember what it's called. Darn it. Words.
I need to get some of that paint on stuff for my rugs, my scatter rugs that I put down in the winter. when you wash them, that backing comes off of them. And they say go to the hardware store. They usually carry it, but it's like, not mine.
Well, you can buy that like shelf liner stuff and just put one of those down. It'll work perfect.
Do you have a Home Depot?
Ritzville has
At the
East
dollar
Hardware.
store.
That's it.
Well, where's the closest Home Depot?
No. Cut it to
Moses Lake or Spokane, 45 minutes one way and an hour the other way.
Oh, wow.
Oh, mine's about an hour from me too. Did you say Home Depot? Yeah, about an
Yep.
hour from me.
When I lived in Costa Mesa, I had one right across the street.
I ain't never lived across the street from a store.
51 casting on so far.
We had a big shopping center across the street.
Vicky's back.
Hey, welcome back, Vicky.
Oh, Vicky Lemire. I guess I should say the name. Because we have two Vickies.
Yeah, we do. That's why I do say the name.
But I can tell you those purple potato French fries was delicious last night.
You use ketchup?
That's the only thing I put on my fries.
Me too.
I put a little bit of salt. That's it.
I
Someone
used
goes,
to,
have
but
you tried salt and vinegar on your French fries? And it's like, no.
Ooh.
No way.
Why would I put salt and vinegar on my French fries?
exactly.
A lot of people do that, but ooh.
But I was gonna make potato chips, and then I said fries. But they go from being purple to more like a blue fry, but they're still delicious.
Do you have a deep fryer?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
My husband puts pepper. That's it.
Yeah, some people do that, but that's okay. Salt and pepper doesn't matter, but not the vinegar and everything is.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. All right, let me fix this real quick.
Vicky McFarland says, I'm sorry, have to clean out patio closet for stuff going to Goodwill. Son is going to load the truck. By the way, I can't figure out how those people had left the apartment, had so much stuff in a 470 square foot apartment. It's amazing what you can cram in a place.
It really is.
Excuse me. Now I gotta recount my stitches one more time because it has to come out with the number the same twice.
Patty says, Patricia, I know I go browsing at our local hardware and Tractor Supply. I buy crushed walnut shells from TSC for $12 for a 10-pound box. Is that a good deal? And then Vicky McFarland says, well, hopefully be back after I work and bathe. Okay.
The crushed walnut shells, yes, that's an excellent price. The quilt stores give you a sandwich baggie with maybe 2 cups in it for $7.
What do you use that for?
Oh, and hers is a 10-pound.
And your pin cushions, the walnut shell sharpens the points of your pins. And then it puts a natural oil on them.
Oh,
This one's got crushed walnut shells in it. I wish I would have had this when I had diaper pins. Because it works great for them, makes them nice and sharp.
okay, you too, Vicky. She said take care all.
Yeah. He says, hopefully be back after I work and bathe. We're going off at 1 today. Kathy already said.
Yep.
We're off at 1.
I'm
Just
extremely
thinking-
tired today. And I got to get ready for tomorrow. And I'm just really tired. So. I know y'all are used to long days, but
That's great for me,
why?
so I can have time to myself.
Yeah. Well, I don't necessarily want time to myself. I'm just really tired.
Yeah, this is a lot of time
Hmm.
spending on here. Oh,
So Dirty Tracy says she put lavender scented shells in the pincushion she made you, Kathy.
Oh, she did? Yeah,
So
you know what? I smelt it when I was holding it up like this. I did smell it.
So take it out of the bag and it'll scent up your corner.
Yeah, I'll
And
do that.
Then Patricia says, that is a good deal, Patty. My husband uses walnut shells to shine anything metal that is rusted. It cleans it right up.
Oh, and did you know if you put a little tiny piece of chalk in your toolbox or in your metal things that you might get moisture, it'll keep it from rusting.
I have chalk in all my toolboxes
Right.
because I have to hide the sidewalk chalk for my grandkids or I would have none left.
Right. I had a
Sidewalk.
bunch of chalk from my grandkids and I took it and gave it to my husband, told him to break off pieces to put in the drawers of his toolbox. Keep it from rusted.
Okay, now I got it. I did it backwards. Okay, so follow the picture. I hope this quilt's going to be beautiful when I get done after all this hard work.
It's just going to be as nice as you made it.
Yeah. Okay, so this piece goes here and then
Yellow I'm putting together. I'm gonna sew
just like this, right? So that when I open it,
ruler. Where's that little? Callie, do you know what I did with my little cutting board?
haven't seen it, Susan.
No, Callie found it.
Oh, okay.
She told me where it was. No one asked her. She points me out to things.
Point you out to everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
It's up there, Mama.
Phone call I had to take.
Okay, Diane.
She's a good girl.
Thanks for the great tip, Susan. Says Patricia. Patty said, I love the lavender scented walnut shells. Rich says, Kathy, it'll be beautiful. Thank you, Patricia. I'm working so hard on this quilt. I would love to hang it, but I think it's going to be too big.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bed quilt, Kathy.
Yeah, I know. Much as I'd love to hang it, and I would.
You can put it on your couch.
Quilts are meant to be used. Wall hangings are for wall hanging.
Yeah. If I put it on my couch, Chase will get all over it. Beverly says it'll be awesome. Tracy says, thanks for the tip, Susan. I'm using the dryer sheets to keep the mice away. We live surrounded by farming land.
Yeah.
I wish.
You want a few cats?
They'll keep your mice away.
The other day
Yeah,
I went
that's
out
how
there.
Grandma did it. She had cats. Feral cats.
A dozen in the feed bowl.
I have.
Wow.
I was
And
offered
she
14.
scraped out any leftovers that we had.
14 what? 14 cats?
Yes. My daughter-in-law says, you need a cat. Or 14. They have 14 kittens.
One cat had 14 kittens.
No, 2. They had 7
Oh,
apiece.
no, wow.
I says, I like the cat.
Fix that cat.
Tracy, you're funny.
Yeah, tell her I want a kitten.
Yeah, I didn't say nothing about dryer sheets. I'm not sure.
Oh, I did the dryer sheets. They're
Yeah.
all through my quilt
Yeah, that's what
closet.
she said. She said at least it'd make it smell good if it didn't work.
Well, I put them underneath the hood and I have them all through my camp trailer. I have them under the hood of the lawnmower so the mice don't go up and chew the wires during the winter.
Oh, that reminds me. Quilt, Tijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to have this tree in front of her house, right by where she parked her car. And she went out there one day to get in the car and go, and it wouldn't start. Well, when she got it looked at, all the wires had been chewed.
Yeah.
Oh,
And, you know,
no.
she wondered what
It
had, and then
won't
she
show.
remembered the tree
I gotta
by
turn
the
camera.
car, and it was full of, what do you call them? Not squirrels. Yeah, it might be squirrels. It was full of squirrels who went
Yes.
into her engine, chewed the wires, then back up the tree. And they kept going back, chewing wires. Because there wasn't hardly any. She had to rewire like half her vehicle. She got rid of the
That was
tree.
a pretty penny to replace all those wires.
I bet it did.
I don't know, Patty G, if it would work on chipmunks, but it'd be worth a try.
Chipmunks, that's what it was.
Yeah, pippies are about the same thing as a squirrel or a.
It's the
We don't-
smell that
We don't
gets
get
them.
chipmunks here. We get squirrels. We got all kinds of squirrels, but no chipmunks.
I don't have anything but mice, field mice. I'm on the last block in our town, so behind me is all fields.
Yeah, I get
I
field
only
mice.
have tons and tons of cats.
I don't have cats, and I do get field mice, but we put little presents out for them.
If I had a chipmunk, it'd be the most well-fed chipmunk in the world.
Yeah, it's right here. The one in the dryer, you'll see it here.
Well,
Well fed, you gotta feed.
I'd be feeding the little bugger.
Oh, I would.
They're so cute.
yeah.
Okay, get you a chipmunk.
We feed them when we go camping. We didn't get to see a squirrel this time. Not one squirrel. Ladies gotta go. Patricia says, ladies gotta go. Leave the chat. I have to share the computer with my husband and my time is up. It was nice chatting with you all. Bye for now. Bye, Patricia.
Bye, Patricia. Have a great day. Well, I restrict my cats to certain areas because I don't want cat hair in my fabric. Good idea, Tracy. Patty does the Darcy's work for chipmunks. Patty tried it.
Yeah, how do you cope with that when you send fabric out and it smells like cat? You're used to it,
What
and
does
you
a
don't even
cat smell like? What do you mean?
You're used to it and don't even smell it. But other people that don't own cats can't.
Yes.
Maybe their litter box, but I keep their litter box very clean.
Yep.
No, cats have a distinctive odor on their own.
There's still cat dander.
Yeah,
I
So
can,
do
just
I.
like dogs do.
I can tell when things come in that a cat have been on. Yes.
Yeah, and when people smoke, and when a dog is in the house, it's
Yep.
just living.
My
But how do
granddaughter,
you handle that?
we bought a pillow from a yard sale and we just put it in the car. Both her and I, we start sneezing our full head off. She's allergic to cat dander and she broke out in a rash. We
you
put
better
the
get
pillow
a
in the trunk of the
bathroom
car
then.
and then when I
That's it.
washed it,
Stink.
I left it outside for days.
Callie, you got to get a better bath. Diane say you stink.
I used to give my cats baths. They didn't
Okay.
like it, but they didn't hurt me.
I've never smelt a cat before in my life.
I have.
See, I have. I had a girlfriend who had cats everywhere, inside and out. And let me tell you, when you smell a cat, you'll never forget it. And dander, oh my God.
It's just something that we all build up an immunity to it.
Yeah, like my dogs. I
Wait
don't
till my
smell 'em.
fabric get here.
Like my
And-
dogs. I don't smell them, but other people can.
But part of my sinus problem, I think, is because I don't have pets anymore.
Uh-huh.
So my immunity went down,
Oh,
but it's just me.
you just need
I
to
don't care
get
if my
some,
nose runs.
puppy dog to love. Just go down to the rescue center and adopt a doggy.
I don't want another pet. Not because I'm a bad pet parent.
Might
It's
be
just-
why my nose is running all the time.
Okay, guys, here's my very first
Allergic to my girls.
going
Oh,
down.
you turned out pretty.
Okay.
Very
that?
pretty.
Well, look how long it took me to do it, Diane. Thank you.
Well,
And that's just part of it.
What's
See,
that
now to
for?
me, that's too
Right.
busy with the other
That's
parts. But
just
it's okay. It everything on that quilt takes
from
forever.
here to here. That's it.
yeah,
What's that
Yep.
for?
you'll get there.
Her
Her
chicken
borders,
quilt.
she's working on her
Mhm.
borders. And
My
then she
chicken
has her-
salad
It will
quilt.
get there. It
Oh.
will get there. It really will.
she's got a lot of border pieces to put together.
Yep.
And then she's got to put her blocks in and then put another block of those blocks.
I still got to do the feet and the beaks on the chickens too.
I just hand embroider them as all I would do.
Yeah.
I
Maybe I'll
wouldn't
send
worry
him.
about appliquing those little pieces. I would get some yellow thread, use all 6 strands and embroider the outline stitch and make the feet and the beak.
That's a good idea.
That's what me would do. That way it would be nice. and
Yes,
thick.
Tracy, the first time I set up my long arm, it's marked permanently with my blood. Well, I guess I could get some peroxide and get it out. You
Yeah,
can get it out with
peroxide is out
peroxide, Tracy.
After it's set for a while,
It'll get out with peroxide.
Yep.
well, I know peroxide takes blood out, but if it's set for a week or so, it's not going to come out.
A few years.
My husband's, where did we go? He went somewhere in a dress shirt and he takes blood thinners for hopefully he
Right.
won't have another stroke. And he had had a dress shirt on and his arm started bleeding. So he got it all over his dress shirt and we didn't notice till later. Well, then dummy me forgot about it for months. It was hanging in the thing. He kept telling me, don't forget my shirt. Don't forget my shirt. All that was doing, making me forget about it.
And you were forgetting your shirt.
If the peroxide takes it out, even
Yeah, you
even when
don't
it's
have
dry,
to
as long
soak
as you
it
don't
for a
heat
while.
set dry it, it takes it out.
Did you take
Yeah.
it completely out? I mean, there's no sign of it anywhere?
Well, when the
Yeah, I have
nurse,
it. Huh?
when I was in the hospital and I had on one of my nice gowns and the nurse came in to stick me and she got blood on my gown. And she was so upset because she got blood on it. She thought I'd have a cow. I said, it's okay. No problem. You got any peroxide?
I have never worn
said-
a personal nightgown in the hospital.
Really?
Yep.
Me neither, Diane.
Well, if it's not something they need to get to your body with, they should let you.
I just wore the hospital gowns.
Me too.
A lot of hospital gowns are too small.
I hate them hospital gowns. I had to wear them 3 times. Melinda,
Oh.
Ronnie, and Casey.
Usually, every time I've gone to the hospital, I've needed surgery and I didn't want my jammies going through that. And it's kind of hard to put jammies up over tubes and hoses and stuff. So
That's
Correct.
true.
there's,
There's a reason they have the opening in the back there. You know, it's easier for them to get to whatever
right.
and,
I
you know, stuff
know,
like that.
but they're uncomfortable to me too.
Okay, let me see what's going on. Tracy
Okay, so the
says,
orange one does gotta be bisected. The other
Tracy
ones I
says-
sewed, I
She's
just
not
stick 'em
here.
right down the middle.
Vicky's not here now.
no,
Oh.
Tracy says a lot of people have allergies to cats. And have you
Yeah, I
ever
do.
pricked yourself with a pin and got a drop of blood on your fabric in the worst, most possible place? No, I almost did, but I did not. Beverly says, pretty Kathy. And then Patty says, I can smell a litter box a mile away. It's not so much as dirty litter box. It's the gravel that is used that smells to me. Thank you, Beverly, very much. And Patty, they have these litter now that has like glade smelling. It's really, really, that's what I use for Chase anyways.
That's not good for the cat, just saying.
Why?
It's not good for him smelling
Why?
because, well, they just say it's not good for him. You should use unscented. Because cats are sensitive to smell. Because the smell is not for you. The scented is not for you, for them. It's for you. Just that what my vet told me. I got all this rundown when I first, because I hadn't had a pet in, and everything's changed in 30 some years.
Right.
So I hadn't had a cat or a cat in many, many years. And they gave me all this information, but you do what you do, you know?
I use shredded newspaper
Yeah.
for the litter box.
Well, I tell you what.
Yeah, but
when I
that got
had a
ink on their
cat,
paws.
she
That's
used
not
to-
good.
That ink is not, it's water soluble ink. It doesn't
Yep.
matter.
Yeah, on the nursepaper it is.
Yes, the vet highly recommends it.
Yeah, and that's
Shredded
what you have
newspaper.
to use when you have them spayed or neutered. But I
Right.
don't know why
Declawed.
they said I didn't have to when I had these girls done. Because I had all this paper, and now you have these paper shredders, right, for your bills and stuff. So I had all
Yeah.
this paper shredded up, waiting for them, bags and bags of it. She said, "No, just use regular letter, because they don't even give them stitches or anything anymore."
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
Well, when you have a cat
What do
declawed
they
like
use?
I did, they recommended the paper.
Right.
So, okay, Vicky says, Sandra and Susan, have you made my combat boot slipper yet?
Yeah, there
Not
was.
yet. I gotta get my other sock done.
Hey,
My
Tracy
brain's gotta
says,
work on one thing at a time.
Tracy says, yes, but wouldn't the peroxide discolor the fabric?
No.
No.
It
Well, it
doesn't
will
discolor.
if you leave it for an extended length of time. Ask me how I know.
The red it might make run, because if the red's gonna run, it's gonna run no matter what liquid.
No, not it will discolor the fabric. It
Yeah.
Yeah,
colored
it will
the
bleach
blue in my husband's shirt.
Now,
So
I've
he
never
just
had
wears
any
it
problem.
for
Now you're hot. You're always
Huh?
cold.
Okay,
so now I
Vicky
have to buy
Lemire.
a new shirt.
Vicky Lemire says, shout out, work good. Patty says, I wear the scrubs, brought home a year's supply. Tee. Oh, Patty,
funny, Susan.
perfumed litter is the worst thing for a cat. Can somebody tell me why?
I just told you.
No,
Because
you
They
said
breathe
not.
it, they breathe it up.
Okay,
It's
the
not good.
perfume interferes with his ability to smell
Yeah.
what he should be able to smell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It
It's just
messes
like-
with his sinuses and stuff. And they can get same as people are allergic to some perfumes that other people wear. I mean, he can even get an eye infection or something from it.
What did I do here?
But
I can't go down the soap aisle at the store at all.
yeah, it depends
I have to
on how
ask somebody to go get
sensitive
my
he
soap.
is. Kathy, not how sensitive you are, but how sensitive he is.
Okay, thank you for explaining it.
Yeah, they
Patty
just can't
says,
tell you.
our vet told my daughter that perfumed litter caused bladder infection.
Mhm.
Ooh,
That's not
There's
good.
one reason.
Yep, there you go.
Need that, but I forgot it.
No more Glade perfume for the cat's litter.
And that pet fresh that they say that you put on the carpets, they say
Mhm.
do not put it on your carpets if you have a pet.
We've never done that, so we're good.
Baking soda by itself is sufficient.
Yeah.
You know, I should mark off what I've been doing so I don't get lost. Because I can get lost super easily.
Yeah, the only thing I knew about the odor, I probably did hear that, but I knew that it bothered the cat. And I've always, ever since I got them, I got the unscented because I didn't want to, I figured I had a Febreze if it, the smell, but I don't know, the kind I got, I don't know what it got in it, but as soon as they cover it up,
What's yours called?
come in a big old yellow bucket.
We use Tidy Cat. And that sounds like Tidy Cat.
Tidy Cat.
Uh-huh. That's what we use. Tracy says the perfume is a chemical that can be toxic if
Clean
you
and
breathe in
unscented.
for long periods.
You hear me? Free, clean, and unscented.
Free, clean, and unscented.
Yep. I get it in a big old bucket.
Well, you got 4 litter boxes. We only have 1.
Yeah, well, I get it in a big old
Well-
bucket. I don't have to have 4. I could probably do with 1, but
Or 1 for each, too.
your
I just
cat
think it's nice for
would-
them to,
cats
well,
do
they
not like
both
change
use-
though.
they both use both the litter boxes. They don't
Cats
care.
don't like change.
Are they
Ask me
using
how
all
I
4?
know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then
they
that's
do.
fine.
I
That's
had a
fine.
cat. I had a litter box.
They wouldn't if I didn't have them.
The cat,
Yeah.
I changed the litter brands to something a little bit less expensive because, you know, she had kittens and there was more than one cat using the box now. I changed their litter to a cheaper brand and those cats would not go in the litter box. They went beside it every time.
Yep.
They didn't like,
that too.
they didn't like the litter.
Well, she's talking about changing to the same kind, just
Yeah.
without a scent.
Just
So
unscented.
that should be fine.
Yeah, it might be. I hope so. But if it ain't, that's
And
what it is.
You know
They
why the
don't
cat,
like-
Diane, you know why the cats didn't like the kind you got them? Because of the
Why?
rough edges.
rough edges.
Cheaper brand.
Oh, never thought of that.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, because I investigated before I went, when I was buying litter. Like I spent 2 days before I buy fabric. I was on well, I already knew what fabric I wanted, but sometimes when I go on on the internet, I spend 2 days before I buy something.
you do window shopping.
Yep, big time.
Okay, this one.
Yeah, because before when I had cats, their cat litter was in a like a orangish colored bag. Hertz, I think it was. It was probably the cheapest one I could buy back then. And my cats didn't mind because that's what I had always had for them.
If you- Yeah, if you start them on it,
Right.
that's fine. Because they don't like change.
Right. Yeah, because I had gotten, my husband and my son had gone and gotten these kittens. And then when they decided they wanted a German Shepherd dog, I was so mad at them. Because you can teach a puppy to live with the cat, you know,
Yeah.
if you already have the the cats living in the house. Well, we had a 2-story house, so the cats would have been fine with this little tiny German Shepherd puppy. Harley was about that big when we got him. And my husband took the cats to the SPCA.
What?
Yeah.
The dog would be
I'm
fine
telling you,
raised
he's a
around cats.
butthead from the word go, this man. He got mad at me because I wouldn't have him another child. Well, first he wouldn't marry me because unless I promised to get my tubes tied after I had my daughter. And so then after I had my daughter, I got my tubes tied and everything. And then he didn't want to have no more kids. Well, then after we lost my daughter, he kept pestering me to get my tubes untied to have another kid. And I said, no, I'm not going to. I said, I would not have gone through that surgery if it hadn't have been for you. So
That's right.
that's why I didn't
Right.
have any more kids. The
I
perfume
had my
in the
tubes
foam
burned.
that can be toxic if you breathe it in for long periods. Yep. Our vet told our daughter that perfumed litter causes bladder. Oh, wow. Perfume litter is the worst thing for a cat. I wear scrubs brought home a year's supply. Tee.
Well, I know now.
That worked
Why
good.
do they make it if it's bad for cats? That's what I want to know.
Right. Well, because it will sell.
Tracy, if you do the peroxide
People will buy
quickly
it.
and rinse it out, and it's not going to discolor. But if you leave it soaked it per se, you leave it soaked in a bucket with peroxide for say a week, and then it all dries up, it's going to discolor the shirt. I know for a fact.
Patty, did you see what Patty says? Just go get a big batch of Charmin. If it's good enough for the bears in the commercial, it should be okay for the cats. Throw the whole roll in the litter box. They shred it for you, right? Tracy says, I'm sorry to hear that, Susan. It must have been so lonely living with such a selfish person.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be away from him.
And then you found a better person.
Yes.
That's so weird, though. Take your cats down to the SPCA just because you've got a dog.
Yep. Well, it was his
Dogs
dog.
are
I mean,
just fine if they're raised around cats.
right. If I'd have known he was going to do that, I would have never gotten Harley. I mean, I loved Harley to pieces, but I would have never got him if I'd have known he was going to do that to the cats, because that wasn't fair to them.
How many cats did you have?
Because he was a butthead.
How many cats did you have, Susan?
Mine was
Huh?
starts with an
How many
A and
cats
ends
did
with
you
a
have?
O.
2. I had Top Gun and Snowball. They were pure white. They were brothers. And
Oh.
nobody could tell them apart. I even had different colored collars on them, but they had different color eyes. They were completely different,
To
But-
you, but
Well, my
to the
sister
young
had
person,
one
I
of
don't.
them. My sister had Snowball, and she had him for probably a year and a half. And then when I got him, I went and had him fixed and stuff. And but he comes to live with us, and she couldn't even tell him apart when they come over to our house. I mean, she owned the cat for a long time.
That's
She couldn't tell him apart.
She couldn't tell her own cat.
Right. Yeah, she wasn't taking care of him, so I took him from her. Oh, and
Some people are just not made for cats. I mean,
Right.
some people just are
well, I
just
went over to her house, Diane, and they had the litter box in the bathtub with water in it. They
oh my
kept
God.
put it in there because it was it stunk because nobody wanted to clean it. Well, her kids were too young to be taking care of it, and so I scooped him up, put him in my car, and said, "Tell him bye." And she's like, "Why?" And I said, "Because you're not taking care of him. Go in the bathroom and look at his living conditions." He's not living like that. I said, that's not what we got you the cat for. So I took him. Didn't give her a choice because we had bought
Well,
the
she
cat
had her
for
hands
the
full with
kids.
kids anyway.
Huh?
She had her hands full with kids anyway.
Right. And so I told him, well, she had, it's what you do when you have kids. But so I told her I was taking the cat and, she didn't take care of it very well. So I took it, made the vet appointment, got him neutered like I'd gotten Top Gun, and they lived happily ever after, after they got done squabbling their
Yeah, to see who's top cat.
the two male cats lived together. But they were
Well,
beautiful
dogs do that
cats.
too. Dogs do that too when they get grown. They want to take on the dominant one to get their pecking order. It's that way out in the wild too. Did you know that? They do that.
Yeah.
They get their pecking orders, so they know who's going to be dominant and who's not.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Yeah, all
Opal-
animals pretty much do that.
Opal didn't. She didn't even challenge Diamond. Never.
Oh, I almost messed up here again.
But that's why I chose her, because she was so sweet. She was just the sweetest thing. And that's why I took her.
Guess it's about the same size.
But yeah, your own dogs will. And Opal has already challenged. Not Opal. Velvet has already challenged Opal. And Opal is not a conversation.
Right.
I can't say the words today.
Yeah.
It's confrontational.
Right. Yeah, I know what you meant.
Yeah, Opal is not that way. She gives way. It doesn't matter to her. And she gave way. She gave way to the other dogs. Another dog. And
Okay.
if
Okay, Patty.
Amber were to challenge him, challenge her, it would be the same. She would
Okay.
just give it up.
Patty says, sharing a picture of tomorrow's block with northern light panels. I think it's a good match. And then Teresa McBrayer says, Dianne, all our farm animals did that, horses, cattle, and chickens.
Yeah, they gotta get.
Did you find it hard, Patty?
Perfect, Patty.
Yeah, I knew horses would do that. I didn't know chickens would do that.
Patty, did you find it hard? Oh, nice.
Oh, pretty.
Very pretty.
Is that what we're doing tomorrow?
Yep.
The top little block, yes.
Yeah, it's called
Yeah.
Nighttime Sky. She did it in the Northern Lights color. I didn't even think of that.
I would be making more of those and add that in the border. That's a perfect panel for it.
That's the only thing I hate doing is cutting off those dog ears.
The birds like it.
Huh?
The birds like it later.
They also like your lint out of your dryer. Come spring, I always
Yeah.
take my lint out of my dryer.
We can't, my daughter can't use her lint.
And I put it in, well, I don't use fabric softener or anything in them.
Her
And
husband's a hydraulic repairman.
I put it in a soot, those suet feeders.
Yeah. But he works with hydraulic fluid too much.
Oh,
Oh,
Her lint won't even start a fire like lint normally does, because they always say put a sandwich bag of lint for emergency fire, starter fire. It won't even light. That hydraulic fluid is so much in it. It's gross.
Okay, who says to do this? Save it for an emergency fire.
It's in the survival thing. You in a sandwich bag, you put your
Oh,
dryer
well,
lint,
it-
a
Survival.
book of matches. The dryer lint will keep the matches dry. And when
Yeah.
you need a fire, that will start. It's an intense heat. It's in the survival things to have in your rig in case you break down.
Oh, okay.
And then
For-
when we go out on four-wheelers and whatnot, we have
Sure.
everything.
For camping and stuff. Glamping.
You
Glamping.
never know when you need a
for when you go in
survival
the trailer and
kit.
sleep in the bed instead of
That's
out. You know,
True, Sandra.
it's called glamping.
I don't glamp.
You don't glamp.
I don't glamp.
Well, where do you sleep?
I camp. I have a mattress.
Do you camp in a tent?
It's a car trailer. There's no
Well, do you
electricity.
camp in a tent? Do you
No.
camp in a tent, need over a fireplace,
Yes.
over a wood fire?
Yes.
You do not sleep in the ground.
No, I don't sleep
That's
on the ground.
glamping.
I have a mattress
That's
inside a
glamping.
cargo trailer.
Well, that's glamping.
That's glamping.
No, glamping is electricity, generators, running water. I have no tanks. I have my camp. My cook stove goes out, sits up on a pedestal. You hook your propane on it
But you have a stove.
if I want to take it out. In other words, I
Okay.
just put my stuff on the side of the campfire. But
Yeah.
glamping is those people that have to pay
Well,
for
you have to
RV
cook over
stuff.
the campfire.
What, Diane?
You need to cook over the campfire. You
Yeah,
never
she
cooked
cooks over the campfire.
I put a roast, wrapped it up real good in aluminum foil, and put it in the campfire, in the fire.
Yep.
And we went for a swim. And when we come back, 4 hours later, that roast was cooked,
Here
very
we
tender, and the best taste I've ever had. Oh, that's pretty. Is that what we're doing?
Yep. Well, they're not put together the way they're supposed to be, but so only one of them you can sew together ahead of time. I was like, is this gonna work? I got it. After I had to take all those black and yellow ones apart.
Is it posted on the website,
What?
the pattern?
You may put it up there for you? It's on the Facebook. Do you may put it
Well-
up on the,
Why don't you just send it to me in my messenger?
okay, I'll see if I can do that, Diane.
Okay.
Try to figure that out. Oh, that's a snail's trail. What's this one?
Okay, now that I got everything I need for the next bunch,
I mean, Jacob's ladder.
that was last week.
Yeah, that was mine. That's sweet.
Mhm.
Which I couldn't believe how beautiful it turned out, how easy that sucker was.
I know. I liked it.
And what-
See, and that's the kind of block I will make a whole quilt out of, because it's not difficult, but it looks difficult.
Right.
What does Snail's Trail?
No, Jacob's ladder.
Oh,
Oh,
I looked at the
right.
snail trail, and it isn't hard to do. It really isn't.
Copy.
I mean, it starts with a 4-patch. Anything that starts with a 4-patch is not going to be hard.
True.
This is for Patty G. This is what I use.
Ooh. I don't have nothing like that. And I wish I could go shopping and get some. But
Oh, Laura, I'm sorry. She said I wasn't made for cats or dogs, highly allergic to both.
oh, that's a shame.
I know. Ooh, look at that.
She's missing out on some
Very
unconditional.
nice. But it's not her fault.
No.
My little sister always said growing up that she was allergic to cats. We could never have cats when I was growing up. Well, guess what? Guess what her animal is now?
A cat.
Okay.
Yeah. How can you have a cat if you're so allergic that you couldn't have them growing up?
Heather says,
Maybe
I
she had to
glamp in a 3-star hotel. Thank you very much.
That's
Well,
where
at
I
least a
land. Well,
hotel
might
with
not
no
be,
bed
but
bugs.
it probably is a 3-star.
Beverly says, I agree with you, Heather. Patty says, very pretty, Susan.
I like
Very-
Holiday
very
Inn
colors.
Express.
Yeah.
You get a breakfast in the morning.
Yeah. When we moved up here, all the hotels, they would have the complimentary breakfast, but they didn't have it because of the you know what.
Yeah.
So we
You
didn't
can
get
say
it.
it now, Kathy. There's people that have podcasts all about that.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to get in trouble or use our stuff that we did for hours.
Okay, you anytime now. I'm ready.
Or
It's not opening up.
Oh. You ready to send to me?
Yeah, I'm trying. No, what letting me open it up, Diane? I got it ready. Got my thing aimed and ready here. But
It's
it's not
letting you
opening up
send
my
it to
chat.
that. It can't. Some of
Oh,
them
that's
will
weird.
take
Going
it
down on my foot.
by the way, Susan, if you ever have any issues with the summer moon, Teresa McBrayer said she will help you. She
Yeah, I
helps.
know.
She helps me.
She told me that yesterday.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Okay, paste. And send it over. There you go, Diane. I sended it over to you.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I heard your phone go off, Diane.
You heard the ding, so let me know I got.
Yep, sure did.
I got it. So that tells me it went in.
Even when you turn your phone completely off, the volume, you still hear what comes in, or
You still get your notification.
right.
Yes. We still get notifications. Still get notified.
Yeah, I'm not getting too many calls, which I'm very grateful for.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not getting all those calls. Ugh. Those drive me crazy.
Which ones?
Spam.
Oh, that's what I always get.
Well, no, once in a while I get a call from somebody that's a friend.
Yeah, but 90% of mine is spam, except for Luis this morning. He wasn't spam.
Plays well with Northern Lights. Yes, it does. It's very, very pretty, Patty.
Okay, got all the extra thread off that I don't want.
Oh, that's beautiful. We're
Sandra, I
doing
need that fabric for my panel quilt.
one.
FYI, Kathy has my address. Yes, I do, Patty. Oh,
3 fabrics, background, fabric 2, and fabric 3.
Patty, I just sent you some pictures.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
that's a
block,
fancy cart that Vicky got.
that block, and this block.
Yeah, mine don't got a thing on the back outside. It only got 3 hooks, but that's fine. And hers is shaped different. Very
Heather
good.
says, Heather, oh, that's nice. Heather says, every time I get robocalls, I block and report them. Then they call from a different number. Yeah, they do. They keep doing it.
They call you from a whole different number and it's crazy. But what they gonna do?
Teresa McBrayer says, Susan, for the short time you have been quilting, you're doing great.
Thank you.
You are doing awesome. It took
Yes,
me a
she
long
is.
time to learn to use those rulers and stuff.
What'd you say, like 5 months?
It took me, yeah, at least that long.
Something like that.
Because
She's
nobody
on.
taught me. I had to teach myself.
Basically, I did too. I watched a lot of Eleanor Burns.
Well, that's how I learned some of it from Eleanor Burns, some of it from, gosh, I had her name last night. I can't remember that because I was trying to tell the girls. So when they made the rulers for the stars, she made rulers that they were all called star rulers to make, and it made stars. They just,
I
it
don't
would
know.
make it would make a 5-pointed star. I can't think of her name. She had snow white hair and she died about the time COVID hit.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm trying to remember her name.
Okay, 2
And I
ribbons
have
are
the
here.
worst memory after a bad night. I just can't quite remember it anyway. She did have her star route, and she would have people on her channel to bring their stuff and explain their stuff. And she would always do a block or something first, where she was using her rulers, showing you how this one should be used.
I don't know. The only person I can think of is Angela Walters,
Oh,
but
that's why Kathy
No.
had her address.
No, it's not Angela Walters. Angela Walters is much younger. She was a longtime quilter, just like Eleanor Burns.
she was. Did she pass?
Yeah.
Was it the lady with the short, dark hair?
Short, white hair.
White hair.
Where? Who are you talking about?
Nancy Zeman or something like that?
No, it's not Nancy. But
Marianne Fonz?
Huh?
Was it Mary? No. Everybody's trying to guess for you.
Jeepers. 1 minute I'm hot, then I'm cold.
Patty said, Sandra, I like the birch trees. Laura Lynn has a video on making birch trees. I think I need
got
Susan's
fabric.
background fabric that she is using for the summer moon so I can make birch trees.
She
I
had a
got
star maker
fabric that
8
looked like
and
birch
star
trees.
maker 5. And
This?
I forget which other ruler she had.
Remember this?
Uh-huh.
I don't know who we're talking about, Diane, if we're not
figured that
talking
out.
about.
I
That
have
looks like a
some
birch
different
tree,
colors.
don't it?
I have the blue and I have the black. And I think I've got the beige.
Well, I'm gonna have to go with the other one.
When I say look up, Kathy, you're gonna have to look up. Oh,
Okay, okay.
it looked like a birch tree, the fabric.
Oh, I see it.
Here it is.
Very nice. Okay.
Yeah, that's that, plank.
Okay, Vicky McFarland, I'm back. Just had to take TV and monitor out to put with 3 of the monitors I got yesterday to take it to Goodwill. Due to info on boxes, Sun felt like they could have been purchased with stolen credit card info. That's not good.
Well, no.
Why would he say that with
Yes.
just the info? How would you know that? This is crazy. I hate this time of year. One minute I'm hot, then I'm cold. Then I'm hot, then I'm cold. It was just hot, had my fans on. My feet got cold. Then my arms.
Oh, okay, Susan. Okay,
Going through the tank.
take a deep breath, Susan. You'll be okay.
Are you still going?
That's what y'all tell me to do.
That's what I did.
Okay.
1 minute you're hot, 1 minute you're cold.
I know. I hate it.
And I am getting really frustrated because I can't find the fabric that goes with the one, unless it's the same, but I don't think it's the same.
Well, at least you didn't just have to chop off all the pieces that you had sewed together.
No, nothing like that.
That's what
I'm gonna go with the same one.
Hey, Sue, what other tarps do we have besides this little one you bought?
What other what?
Besides this little one you bought?
What?
Tarps,
Parts.
tarps.
Tarps.
Do we have any
Oh,
tarps
it's part.
like 9 foot by,
Didn't we have a big one over there?
oh, we need a big one.
Need a little one. All right.
Like
let me go.
9, 10 feet by 2.5 feet.
Okay, can you give me like 20 minutes and we're going off? Okay. I'll find you one.
Just what you want to do, huh, Susan?
Huh? Oh, I
Just
gotta
what you
go
want to
find
do.
him. I gotta go find him a tarp.
Yeah.
I know I got one. I just gotta go dig it up. Maybe I'll find your thingamajiggy while I'm over there too. Now, how did that come out? Kelly, was you over here? No, maybe it was your sister. Maybe I'll find your ball winder while I'm in there.
That would be nice. You have to go outside or in the
No,
shed thing or
no, in my hoard,
Hmm.
in my room over here.
Oh,
And where all the yarns at.
I'm glad in the shed you get your butt spiked.
uh,
I have a bunch of
Oh,
tarps
I
in
never
here
did.
because when I used to go to what do they call them? Craft fairs. So I have a lot of,
you used to get a lot of yarn and stuff.
yeah, you have a lot of stuff that I made and everything over there.
Let's see.
I was crocheting last night because every time I started to go to sleep, my husband would get up, go to the bathroom and turn the light on, and dogs got all stirred up.
What, were you crocheting in the dark?
No, I turned on my light because I was awake again and continue to crochet because that's very relaxing. And I finally got to sleep somewhere around 2 this morning. Had to get up at 4:30 so I could be sure and get him up. And then I went back to bed about 8 and slept till noon.
There you
When
go.
my phone woke me up. So
You feel
get up
better?
and come in here. Feel better. it's just a day. It's not a good day, not a bad day. It's just a day.
I got this guy put together.
Uh-oh,
Right.
what happened?
Pieces. I don't know. You turned off your camera.
Yeah, they want to install it.
Me
Something-
too, Laura. Oh man, ban do I
I have
very,
to
very
schedule it.
badly. Laura, Vicky says, my son is very smart. He worked with distribution and he can tell about certain things. I looked to and info was confusing to me. I looked at the PCs. They were around 279 each. Better safe. Yep. And Heather says, I slept like the dead last night. I know, me too. I didn't even hear my hubby get ready for work this morning. I never even changed positions, I don't think.
Your hubby still works? Kathy?
Heather's, yeah, Heather's young.
Huh?
Heather's young. She's like only, very young, in her 30s.
Oh, yeah. It was Heather's. Heather's
Heather
hubby was-
Grants. You guys remember Heather Grants? That's Heather from the debt-free quilter. Vicky
Yeah.
says, I'm resting. Hi, all of you call it quits. Need to get me some tea. Okay.
Okay, go get your tea. Yeah. Get your comfy. Sit back and watch.
We can't hear you, Diane.
Huh?
Yeah, hear me.
No, you were
Oh.
coming in.
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, I can't hear her.
Well, get you some tea and then get comfy and sit back and watch.
Oh, okay.
We're all doing different stuff.
Yep.
I recut my block for that basket because those just weren't coming out right.
For the basket we did, you recut it?
Yeah,
Why?
because those didn't come out right. They were coming out all wonky, weird. They're supposed to square up to, what is it, 2.5 inches.
Yes.
And they weren't. Some of them were 2 inches, some of them were 3 inches, some of them were 2.25. They just weren't coming out right.
I understand.
So it wouldn't fit together properly. So not that big, good girl.
Gotcha.
So I cut them over.
I get it. Did it come out the second time? I'm just saying.
Well, when I squared them at different times. And I probably was squaring them up when I was way too tired. I couldn't think straight, much less see straight. So that's why I have to get my rest. If I don't get it, I can't think. I
Right.
can't.
That's
My-
when you need to sit back, get you
Yep.
a
Sounds like me.
nice hot cup of tea or something and sit back and relax.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And fall asleep.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I fall right asleep.
Or that.
Grab a book.
If when I'm crocheting, I kept falling asleep with my crochet. And that's a good thing. Because
Yeah, I find knitting and relax and
And I
crochet or
woke up
whatever
just enough
relaxing.
to turn the light off.
Yeah. Find it very relaxing.
Yep. That it is. Cross stitching. A lot of things are very, very
I do
relaxing.
it in my chair, in my recliner, but doing it in bed, I'm already in bed, so when I go to sleep, it's no big deal. Just wake up, turn the light off, go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And I sleep with it in my hand.
Use my clappers.
Your clapper.
I think
Clappers,
with
yeah.
that crochet hook in my hand.
My handmade
Oh.
clappers
Yeah.
that Sparky made for me.
Nice.
I have a clapper.
I
somewhere.
do too.
I just got the wood at the hardware store
Yeah.
and cut it and sewed it I marked it and Sparky sewed it for me, brought it in. Is this okay? And I said, that's wonderful.
And
I
then
haven't sanded them off
sand it
yet.
for me?
I
This
even
is
have
mine.
a electric sander up
Susan.
there that I need to get and use. Huh?
Susan, this is mine.
Oh,
I
that's
use-
a fancy one. What did you say you needed one for? You got one.
What? No, I never said I needed one.
I got one too.
I thought you just said you needed one. Yeah. See, that one
Sandra's
costs more
working
than
on that
all
other
5
side.
of mine did.
Now that
I-
she's not messing it
I don't
with-
remember what it costs,
And go to the movie maker, just tell me.
but I use it all the time.
It's a long process.
And I never use mine, so I figured grab them down here and use on them.
My little baby.
Yeah, if you have them with your iron board, your iron.
I got him a new collar from Chewy. I'm waiting for it to get here.
Oh, I told you what happened with my stuff, right?
Yes. With Chewy.
I must put this
Yeah,
down.
this one's not a stretchy one like the other one.
Yeah. It
So-
wasn't their fault. It wasn't their fault.
Yeah.
It's not stretchy, so you got another one?
Like you did for a dog.
Hmm.
A little blue one that,
I always get those quick release ones. So
Yes.
if they get caught somewhere, they can,
it's a quick
snap them
release.
off,
Yeah.
which happens sometimes when they get to wrestling.
We just have to transfer all his info over to the new collar.
You get him a quick release collar.
Yes. Nothing but the best for my baby. He is spoiled. And I mean spoiled.
Well, you don't have a smart aleck collar. Gotta call her mommy me.
Ellie say, what that? I don't understand that.
Kelly, where are you? I have Chase.
She's over here sleeping. She takes
Oh, man.
not disturbing her during her nap.
Yeah, I know.
She takes
I
her
wouldn't.
naps
I wouldn't
very
either.
seriously. She takes her naps very seriously.
Yeah. When you
That's
have,
all done.
Sweet.
okay, is that just one piece
Yeah,
of
for
it?
tomorrow.
One
Yep.
corner?
Yipper. Oh, thought I lost the other piece. But it might
Jen. Jen. Oh, he's wagging his tail. Oh,
be.
Oh, how
Now,
pretty.
again.
is that it? What we're doing tomorrow?
Door cart, my 3-drawer cart had a drawer for all my thread. Now on cart, drawer now holds block patterns made, the blocks and
Oh,
block.
Jacqueline.
Oh, good deal.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, I like this shirt.
Ooh,
Now
yeah.
that kitty looks like Morris from
Okay.
I like to keep
Oh,
all
You
the
guys-
parts
mine.
together.
You guys look at Dave's shirt. What do you think?
Yeah, I got one of those too.
Hey,
She's
I
a
like it
girl.
Hawaiian style.
Uh-huh. Isn't that pretty?
It is pretty.
I really like it. And I love dolphins.
Where'd
That's
you get
gorgeous.
that? What is it?
It's Dave's shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like it.
yeah, my
Okay,
Ginger
here's the
Duck,
other one.
she's
Here's the
a
other one. What do you guys think?
cat too.
Oh, yeah, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty?
Uh-huh. My husband would never wear that. Oh,
Well, you know, Dave's Hawaiian, so
yeah.
it goes with the territory.
Well, my husband's from Michigan and Kentucky. I mean, he
Definitely
lived
not Hawaiian.
for a while. For a while, no,
Okay,
not,
let's see.
not Hawaiian. And his hair used to be jet black.
Probably
Teresa
It's still brown, but it's
McBrayer
not-
says,
when we got married, it was brown.
Diane, that's when I stop, put everything away and rest. Mickey McFarland says, Kathy, I'm resting until you all, okay, I saw that. Was the lady's name Doreen Speckman? Diane?
No, no.
Okay. Karen says, Nacho
Starmaker
Kitty
was
looks
one of
like
her
Morris from the
favorite
old,
movies.
oh, I remember that one.
From
The orange
9/11
cat.
commercial.
Yeah, I remember the orange cat.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Big.
Know what Gingy Bell looked like? Morris, except she's a girl.
Chase is super content over here.
They called a ginger cat.
Ginger cat.
Yeah, that's why her name's Ginger.
Super
That orange cat.
I
They
thought
called
maybe
it-
it was named after Ginger from the island,
Gilligan's Island.
No.
Gilligan's Island. Yes.
No, I just named her Ginger because she was a ginger cat, and that's how creative I am.
Oh, hey, nothing wrong with that.
Hey,
I named
good.
Amber because of her color,
Not very
but
good.
also for what it was. It's a beautiful gem,
Yeah.
Goodness, I'm better at naming my
and
kids.
all my animals, except for Augie Bear, are named after gems.
My first cat was a tiger
had-
cat. Guess what I named him?
Tiger.
Yeah.
Tiger.
Uh-huh.
Here's
So
original.
talk about not being creative, right?
Well, I had a diamond. I said it cost as much as a diamond would. I named her Diamond. And I had a ruby and an opal,
Right.
and now I have amber.
Right. Yeah, I had a
So I like those, you
Break
get
it
in the habit of making things
You get down. You're
out
slipping,
of
dude.
your animals. And I
Okay.
like to stick with the jewels because there's all kinds of jewels.
Let's
out
see.
there.
Patty says, I like Hawaiian shirts. You know that some are collector's items going for big dollars on eBay. I'm sure those aren't.
Well,
You never know. You just never know, I say. This clapper comes from IDS World. It says it right on the,
that's who made it.
wherever that is. Yep.
okay, Google.
There's no way I only have two. of
Starmaker
them.
8.
All right, now that I finally got rid of Chase.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing.
You only have 8 minutes.
He just tried to bite me.
Okay,
No.
Google. Who
Bad.
made
He was just
Ruler.
talking about how good he was.
I know. See what I get? Okay, so this one goes with
the
blue.
Star Maker 8 ruler? Who demonstrated it? Okay, Google. Who used the Star Maker 8 ruler?
These are the top results.
Kay Woods.
Haywoods.
Kay Woods. Yeah,
Never
she
heard.
made Star Makers. She made 5, 8. I don't know what other numbers she made, but
Oh, those guys aren't so together yet.
I never
I
heard
knew
of
she
her.
made the 5 and
I'm
the 8.
sorry.
Kay Wood. Oh, you're gonna have to look her up, honey.
Yes,
You're
in a
gonna have to
heartbeat.
look her up.
Patty says, if you could sell Dave shirts for 10,000 each, would you? You bet you I would. Oh yeah.
And buy fabric.
No thought process.
And buy fabric.
Buy fabric.
Yeah. When is Sean gonna light Denise's fire?
Know what I would do.
Would you, Patty, if you had the shirts? Would anybody else do that, or is it just me?
No, it's way
I would sell the shirts, but I sure wouldn't buy more fabric. I'd go on a trip.
Where would you go?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Oh,
Okay.
Hawaiian shirt to go to Hawaii.
You want to go to Hawaii?
Yeah, I know.
I want to go to Hawaii. I want to
Wow.
go to New York. I want to go to New York City. I want to go into Chicago, downtown again.
There's
I've never
lots of
been to
places.
California, so I don't know a good place to go there, but not Disneyland. I don't want any amusement parks.
Why?
Think of anywhere I would like to go.
Well, you could go to oh, what's that called? Where everybody goes. Dave, what's the name of the beach that everybody goes to when they go to California? That has the rides at the end of the pier.
I'm
I
good
like
this
watching.
year.
I'm from a
Karen
small
goes there all
town.
the
I
time.
like seeing that other stuff.
Anyway,
fun.
you could go to the beach.
What's rushing me?
Laguna Beach.
No, not there. Dave, Dave,
What?
what's the name of the beach that everybody goes to when they come to California that has all the rides at the end of the pier?
It has to what?
The rides at the pier, but it's for the wealthy. What's the name of it?
Hey, stop.
Karen goes there all the
I don't
time.
know what you're talking about.
The beach.
Go to the beach.
No, not in SoCal. More like towards
I don't know what a SoCal.
I
is.
know I tried SoCal,
Southern
California.
Southern
Southern
California.
California.
What about it?
Don't ask me how I know.
I'm telling Sandra to go take a vacation over there.
I've only been to NorCal. I
that's
mean,
where yeah,
North California.
that's where all the hot guys are.
Where?
Patty says, yep, in the New York minute. Same here. Vicky, remind me of Hawaii. I love being able to wear muumuus. Coney Island. No, that's not it, Tracy. It's just a little beach in California.
Oh, Coney Island's in New York.
Well, the
Yeah, I
tourist
know.
spot is by Santa Monica.
I know, but what's it called? It's not Santa Monica. The name of the beach that has all the surfers and
Venice.
everything? Venice. Everybody goes to Venice Beach.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Where they get sharks?
I want to see all the lighthouses around Michigan and up in there.
That would
I want to
people
go see
get-
lighthouses
people
over in
get
Maine
sharks
and
there?
Delaware and all over there. I want to go down and
You'd
see.
be very disappointed you come to Delaware to see anything. You know, we're called the small wonder for a reason, right?
Yeah. But it's like,
Yeah, it's not very big.
you got to pass through it. But Michigan has 87 lighthouses, I think it is.
Wow.
It's kind of an
But I want to go see two.
To figure out, if we're the first state of the union, why did they make us so tiny?
They couldn't afford much.
interesting- Why did they make Texas so big?
Right.
They had more money.
No. Texans fought.
And then
for
why
all
did they?
America.
Then why
We
did they
had to
buy
fight
Hawaii and
Indians, we had
Alaska
to
when they're
fight
so far away
Mexicans,
from
we
us?
had to fight to get our land. And the reason it's
I
not
don't know.
running overflowing because there wasn't any gold to be dug up. And there were, but yeah, the cattle ranchers really fought for their land and their family. For Texas.
Yeah.
We fought Mexicans, we fought Indians, they fought everything.
Because Texas was its own country, said Heather.
Well, and then like the state of Montana, for people per square foot, Montana has the least amount of people per square foot.
Look at this. Heather got it. She said Venice Beach. Patty said Laguna, Monica, Malibu. Vicky, Sandra. I have a friend that lives in Maine. She sends some beautiful pics of landscapes. I'll bet you she does have beautiful. Well,
Yeah.
listen, ladies, I gotta go.
Toodles.
I'm tired
Toodles.
and toodles. And you guys all have a great day, and we'll get ready for Susan's block tomorrow.
Okay.
The Michigan lighthouses and Great Lakes are beautiful.
Tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Has a lot of beautiful lakes. Yeah, they do, Teresa. They really do. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day. Sorry I'm ending
Bye.
early, but I'm really tired, okay? You guys all have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Sorry, Maureen, we're closing down early. Have a great day, okay?